Hey everyone, I just got banned from live for a day for harassment and bullying for literally no reason, and it's appeal not approved. I won't even be able to be on past 6 o'clock tomorrow, so I won't even be back on my main until Tuesday. So I guess I'll see y'all then. That it's not on public when I look at the video, but I literally posted it, and when I look at the privacy settings, it says everyone. The other thing, I click privacy settings. I'll show y'all. It's literally public. Maybe it thinks only people who follow me can see it. I might have to repost it. Watch this right now. This is insane what older millennial says in this video.
Disabled people. That's like...
Throw them off a mountain. Throw them off a mountain.
Are you kidding me?
That's because you think they're going to hold the human species back?
Because history has proven they hold the human species back.
Not only did he double down on this, but he, in a live, tripled down on it. In front of 4,000 people, said the exact same thing. Said it was justified to kill people that were of lower of intelligence insofar as that they can't take care of themselves. So would he say the same thing for elderly people that are in nursing homes that can't take care of themselves? Would he say the same thing for people across the board? Because that's tens of millions of people around the world that would be slaughtered by this guy. This is eugenics. This is disgusting. This guy has 1 million followers. 1 million followers, 1 million people follow a guy that literally wants to slaughter disabled people, slaughter mentally disabled people. Not only did he say this, but he said it would be completely justified to wipe Gaza off the map, to completely destroy it. Anyone who supports this man after hearing this shit needs to be fucking checked. Absolutely. Watch this right now.
Just because it's 70 years after, we have to really think about this. If Jesus, let's just say it happened, and people were there, 500 people really saw him. Would people write about it right like the day after they saw him? No, they would do it while the eyewitnesses are dying.
Wait, you don't have evidence 500 people saw it. That's just a claim.
No, that's what I'm saying. If this was to happen, people wouldn't write about it the day after, especially if
The 500 people didn't write about it. You have none of those individual people that wrote about it.
Okay, the disciples. We'll say the disciples, okay?
Wait,
So
which
if-
ones do you think actually met Jesus?
I'm saying that if this was to happen, would it be really wrong for them to write it 70, 60, 40, 50 years, 30 years after the account? No. That's what we would all do if we were in that position where the witnesses were dying out. I think
But
that
you don't even have evidence that it's those people that wrote it. Unless we're referencing like Paul.
yeah, there was Paul, but they were written as like the eyewitness accounts though.
Wait, so they were written as, but we don't have like a reference of who these particular eyewitnesses are. We have no lineage or story that relates to them. It
But we have
simply
to
seems
really
to just be
realize
claims. The same way that I could make claims about people in chat saw me resurrect.
Yeah, but would
There
you
are
do
eyewitnesses
that?
in chat that saw me resurrect from the dead.
If you were claiming to see something, and if you wrote this down, it would 100% deny you the entrance to heaven. Because if
Look at
we
this.
were to say that,
I rose from the dead. Do you see all these people that saw it?
yeah, but would they unalive for that? No.
Well, can you give me evidence that, again, these particular... Wait, actually, do you think that Islam is true?
No.
Okay. Would Muslims die for it?
For what they saw or what they believe?
Okay, well, you could particularly reference I'm pretty sure it's Prophet Muhammad's someone in his ancestry. I think it's his grandchild or something that martyred for him as well, right? Things that like his experiences of Prophet Muhammad.
Yeah, I think that
And also,
people
like,
are
why not accept the
alive for what they
conclusions from the
believe.
spiritual experience of Prophet Muhammad, but you do expect the conclusions from the spiritual experiences of those that we can't even relate to in the gospel.
Well, what I'm saying is that people unalive for what they believe every day. Like,
Yo, Jordan with $100 again. Can we get a fucking W Jordan in the chat? What is going on today, bro? Yo, W Jordan, bro. W Jordan.
crazy.
Holy shit. Jordan's been going crazy recently. Thank you so much, Jordan. Holy shit. I really appreciate that. Fucking W Jordan, everyone. Spam that for the next fucking 5 minutes, everyone. Holy shit. Sorry, you can go for it, Sid. I
No,
apologize.
no, you're fine. What I was saying is that people unalive every day for what they believe, but do people unalive for what they witnessed and that they knew was a lie? If they witnessed like the crucifixion of Jesus and he didn't raise from the dead, would they want to
Wait, people
unalive
claim
for
to have
that?
spiritual experiences with other types of gods, right? And some of those people would die for it
Yeah,
because
but
they
for what
believe in
they,
it.
but
And
I'm saying
also, there are things that I've seen in my life that I wouldn't die for.
that I don't think. Wait. Let's back up. That's not what I said. People can like people would unalive for what they believe or what they went through, but would they unalive for a lie? That's the point. People
Um,
don't unalive knowing that
so
something is a
again,
lie.
we don't even have to assume that it's a lie. They could have perceived something that doesn't necessarily mean that it's some sort of god. And what could they die for a lie? Absolutely, plenty do. Plenty are so disillusioned because they've been taught things that even when there's opposing evidence to their belief system, they still write it away.
People wouldn't
I mean,
voluntarily
why do you think people
unalive for
think
a
that I'm
lie.
like some sort of psyop individual that is paid by the fucking Democrats in order to come on here and like spread propaganda about the election? Like people literally believe that
Yeah, I
shit. You know what
saw
I
that.
mean?
I saw that video a few days ago. That was
It's
crazy.
not even just one
But
video. There are literally hundreds of people out there that fucking believe in that bullshit.
hey, well, you do make a lot of money. I guess they're just a little crazy. I get that. But like,
I
I don't
got
know.
extraordinarily lucky, and I've been doing this for a long time.
Yeah. But I don't know. It's just I feel like I always get like the bottom of the barrel with this debate because every time that you invite me up, you're like you give me the question on like if I should or how I could prove the Christian God, but like I wish I could have arguments about like or debates
Okay.
about
Okay.
like the slavery aspect or
Oh, okay. Well,
why
we can talk
yeah.
about that. I mean, I'm willing to bring those up. Dean goes more into that. The reason why I go to this is because I'm showing you don't have reason to believe it. And if you don't have reason to believe it, you shouldn't believe it. That's kind of like my point because you dismiss other beliefs and other things because you don't have reason to believe those. Like that's how you dismiss Islam. That's how you dismiss people believing in unicorns, stuff like that because they
No,
don't have
I just
evidence
think
for it.
that Islam was
But
strategically like it's crazy how like Islam is panned out. Like when we talk about Christianity, there are things that in Christianity it makes so much sense, but in Islam they like flipped it to where like when they wrote or whoever wrote the Quran, it's like okay, I don't know how else to explain this. When Jesus was born in like a manger, that's where the animals were grown up to be a sacrifice. You know what I mean? So when you see that like foreshadowed throughout the Bible that he was the sacrifice, it's foreshadowed so much throughout the Bible. But then whenever we see where Jesus was born in the Quran, he was born under a fig tree. Like if the Christian God is true, Islam like
wait, you're just
mastermind away
presupposing.
from
Wait, you're
that, you know?
presupposing Christianity is true.
No, I know. I'm saying if that was, I don't want to like say it is because you're of course going to ask for more evidence, but I just think that everything that we can catch Islam in, it's already been like pre thought out, like every argument, you know, other than I don't know. But yeah, I
Okay,
did want to talk about
okay.
like
So that didn't give me any
the
reason to believe Christianity over Islam.
I did want to like talk about the
We can talk
I
about
don't know.
the slavery aspect, because I mean this is
Yeah.
a crazy view. Do you think it's okay to own slaves ever
I
in
think
any
it's o-
context?
I think it's okay for people to wait. No. You gotta let me finish, bro. I knew
Yeah,
you were
it's
gonna cut
fine.
me off there. I think that somebody has the ability to. Somebody should have the right over their own body. So if they wanted to sell themselves into slavery, I think that they have the choice to, as long as it doesn't hurt another person. So I believe that voluntary slavery, where we see that Russia even had that in I think 1940s, where people tried to escape military drafts. I think that you can do what you want with your own body. So would you disagree that somebody doesn't have the right to their own body to sell themselves into slavery? That's the only position where I think that it could be okay.
No, I disagree with indentured servitude. One, two. If you want to talk about this is not indentured servitude. If you read Leviticus 25:44 through 46, this is chattel slavery. This is slavery for life, inherited property. This is not someone just chooses for it. That was for the Israelites. Okay, indentured servitude was for the
Well,
Israelites, not for the nations around them. The nations around them, that was chattel slavery. I would love for you to provide the relevant distinction between the American slavery in the antebellum era in the South and, biblical slavery.
so when we see Leviticus 25:44 through 46,
I asked for a
it never,
distinction.
yeah, it never says against their will. It never does.
Oh, wait. So
Leviticus
what does slave
21,
mean? You can
slave is
buy
the
them?
ownership
Really?
of somebody for life. I never said it wasn't slavery. I think it's not against their will, though. I don't think it's so like if we read Leviticus 25:44 through 46, it never says against their will. It says passed on to children, but that's in the case. A lot of biblical scholars even say it's because non-Israelites couldn't own Israelite land, so they were incorporated into households. So if their master did die, that they were to
Wait, so why wouldn't God say, oh, you should support people being able to own their own land? Rather
wait, Philippians,
than,
sorry.
yeah, why wouldn't God say, oh, I support people being able to own their own land, rather than, oh, Israelites can own them as property and pass them down to their children as inherited property? Can you tell me what property means?
The ownership of something?
Yeah. Yeah, so you think that it's okay for these people to be sold, right, by other people, right?
No, Exodus 21:16 says that you can't sell somebody against their will.
Oh, did the FBI just knock on your door? Say, why are you supporting slavery? FBI. Oh, she left. It was the FBI. It was the FBI chat. Definitely. And Athena, I appreciate Athena. I did see. I wanted to say something, but yeah, that's actually unbelievable chat. My video on the older millennial didn't post everyone, so I am gonna try to do that real quick. This live isn't sending out, so I am gonna hit a restart. This account never hits For You page. I mean, even yesterday, even when we had 4.9 thousand people in the live on this account, it was still 45% following, which is absolutely insane, by the way. Like, the fact that we had that many people. But I am gonna, by the way, people who saw me on the For You page, it's likely that you are following me, or if you're not, you're about like 40% of the live, when it's typically that you would be about like 60 to 80%, like at least, or not 60 to 80%, 80% to 90%. I mean, I can keep trying, but I know it's not sending out right now. Spade, thank you for the confetti. I appreciate it. Thank you. So I'll be right back, everyone. Give me 1 second. I appreciate y'all. Give me right back.
In my opinion, I think that yes, that would be a sin. Obviously, like all sins, it doesn't mean that you're going to go to hell for it, because our God is very forgiving. He's not going to send you to hell just because you had like
So are
a
you
form of
saying
sex that isn't.
that, here, I'll clarify. So are you saying that you would only engage, right, in marriage just for reproduction?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, well, that is truly unfortunate. God be with you.
Oh.
God be with you.
Wow. Thank you.
She got hate speech, hateful behavior. God be with you. God be with you. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
I'm 20.
Yeah, do you think that being lesbian is wrong or moral?
I do.
Why is that?
Because God instituted and designed marriage to be from a man and a woman.
Okay. How do you know your God exists?
Because I read the Bible.
Okay. What in the Bible? What are the first 4 books of the New Testament?
Wait, what?
What are the first 4 books of the New Testament?
What do you mean by that?
What are the first 4 books of the New Testament?
The first 4,
Appreciate the handout, thank you.
what? No.
So, what do you mean you've read it? Bullshit.
Oh, I have read it.
No,
Bro,
said you are lying. You're
hold on,
sinning
hold on,
right now
hold on,
under
hold
your
on.
worldview. You're literally sinning right now under your worldview.
Hold on. The question. Hold on, Parker. The
Are you
question
saying in
is, why is
Sunday
being
school
lesbian wrong now?
you fucking listen to the person you say one quote in the Bible? That's not reading the Bible.
I didn't say I read the whole Bible. I mean, no one really. I mean, some people read the whole Bible, but I just kind of skimmed through.
No, you didn't read
the
shit.
Bible.
You didn't skim through shit, bro. Fuck now, bro. You couldn't tell me the difference between the Old and New Testament. You skimmed and didn't understand shit. Thank you for the hand art. Thank you so much. You don't get credit.
Really? Okay. Have you read? Hold on. Have you read the Bible?
Not the whole thing, no.
Yeah.
But
So
fuck, I still know those things.
Hold on. So how do you know that God does not exist?
Well, theological arguments. I can give you them, or not theological, philosophical arguments. But
Okay, then give me those.
do you think you're gonna be able to understand them?
Yes.
Really, dude. He's gonna be the philosophical argument understander. Okay, so I'll give you one. Right? Do you believe in the Trinity?
Yes.
Yeah. Right. So, one God. Right? Only one God.
Yeah. Yes, I believe in a God. Yes.
You believe in only one God, right?
Yes.
Okay. So Jesus and the Father and the Holy Spirit, they're all God, right? Each one of
Yes.
them. Okay. So they're all fully God.
Yes.
Okay. So fully God is 100% the same as fully God, right?
Yes.
Okay. So is the Father human?
Yes.
The Father's human.
Yes.
The Holy Spirit's human?
Yes.
The Holy Spirit has a human body.
Yes.
Really? The Father has a human body?
Bro, why are you trying? Hold on. Why are you trying to shame me in my religious?
Alex,
Many of them are business owners. They're wealthy. They have a good economic impact, but they're funding organizations. They're backing organizations generally. Like, when Corona was around, they were totally down with the medical mafia within the healthcare industry and, went along with the whole.
Okay. We're just gonna go on to the next person. This guy is gonna make it about vaccines, bro. Like, what does being lesbian have to do with vaccines? Yo, what's up? How old are you?
I'm 43.
Yeah. Do you think that being lesbian is wrong?
Nah, they can do what they want to do.
Okay, nice. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
24.
Do you think that being lesbian is wrong or immoral?
Does it count if I say the action is wrong?
Yeah.
Okay, I think the action is wrong.
Think that just because something's natural doesn't mean it's good. Just because something's unnatural doesn't mean it's bad.
But is it?
What
is
we're
it
doing right now on the
natural?
phone is unnatural. Okay? I don't consider this bad.
But is it natural? I'm asking you, yes or no.
Dude, I already said yes. The action would be natural in that circumstance. That doesn't mean it's
Okay.
good.
So if it's natural, should you be punished for something that is natural?
Yeah, in some circumstances, yeah.
Why?
Well, because it's wrong. It's wrong
Why?
to rape other people.
But it's natural. It happens in nature.
I don't care. I don't think just because something's natural means it's wrong.
But why are we not punishing the animals then?
Well, punishing the animals?
Yeah.
Right? Because I don't think that criminal systems are predicated off of animals. I don't think they're moral agents.
What if an animal attacks a human?
We would probably just kill the animal.
You would kill the animal?
Probably.
Why?
I wouldn't, but people probably would. I'm just telling
what
you
will you do?
descriptively speaking what would happen.
What will you do?
You'd probably put the animal down painlessly.
No, I'm asking you specifically.
I'm not going to be doing anything related to that.
What? What do you mean? If you see an animal attack an older lady, what are you going to do?
Prevent it from attacking the older lady?
How are you going to do that?
It depends on context. Why are you asking me this?
Okay, let's move on. So
yeah, what the
third-
fuck are you asking me, dude? You are just asking me the most random ass questions I've ever fucking heard, bro. What are you talking about, bro?
Well, the third reason is because
No,
depopulation.
can you tell me what you're talking about?
I was just talking about that, bro.
For what reason?
Well, related to this.
Related to what? That had nothing to do with anything.
Lesbianism.
That has nothing to do with being lesbian.
It has.
How?
Because it's unnatural.
It's not. What's your definition of natural? And then two,
okay,
just because something's natural or unnatural doesn't mean it's good or bad.
Okay, so if you call lesbianism natural, do you think it's bad?
No.
Why?
There's nothing wrong with being in a consenting adult lesbian relationship. There's nothing wrong with having attractions to the same sex or same gender.
What determines how do you know someone can consent? What if they got like a mental illness?
How do I know if someone consent? I'm just talking about a consenting adult relationship. If there are particular circumstances in which someone can't consent, that's nothing to do with being lesbian, dude.
Okay, so when two adults consent, that's okay, right?
In typical circumstances, yes.
Okay, then what is an adult?
An adult's going to be someone that is typically above the age of 18 and or 25.
Well, I'm not talking about typical. Give me the definition.
That's my definition. Above the age of 18 or 25.
I'm talking about the objective definition, not your definition.
There's no objective definition.
There's no objective definition of adult.
Yeah, linguistics professionals believe that language is subjective.
They believe that when you hit puberty, you're an adult.
No, I don't believe that.
Then what happens?
You believe that? You believe that?
That's the definition.
No, you believe that when someone hits puberty, they're an adult.
Well, biologically you are.
No, you're not. I was not an adult when I was 13 years old, dude. Fucking playing literally Call of Duty every day. Are you kidding me? Are you trolling? You think I was an adult, dude?
Listen, my third reason is because that it's about depopulation.
Cherry, I'm not even convinced you're sentient, bro.
What do you mean you're not convinced I'm sentient?
Like, what are you saying?
I'm saying that why it's wrong. Third reason is because of depopulation.
Third reason is because of okay. Why do you think that being lesbian is causing depopulation? Well, I'll ask you this question. Let's say that two women, let's say two women have already reached menopause. They've had children, right? They're now both infertile. Is it wrong for them to be in a relationship together and to engage in sex?
I'm talking about those who don't have children.
Wait, can you answer the question? Is it wrong for them?
Okay, then how did they get the children?
Cherry, is it wrong for them?
For what?
Is it wrong for them to engage in sex at that point?
It's still wrong.
Is it wrong? It is. Why?
But that's
why is it wrong, Cherry? It's not reducing the amount that we could reproduce as a society.
But you're making exceptions. I'm talking about in general.
I'm not making any exceptions. I'm asking you, why is it wrong in this scenario? And you have no reasoning.
Because I think the world is almost perfect. So
almost perfect. The world where 3.6 million children starve to death every year is almost perfect.
I'm not talking about that. That's another issue.
The people where the world where people die of literal winter cold, right? They die of severe weather. Whether it be flooding, whether it be earthquakes, whether it be tsunamis.
When I say perfect,
tornadoes, people's entire cities get destroyed by tornadoes. Are you saying that's perfect?
When I say perfect, I'm talking about a planet that can sustain life.
Tasha, thank you so much for the $6.66. Thank you. You just mean that it allows for.
By the way,
let me finish.
Yeah.
You just think it means that it allows for functionality. But just because something allows for functionality doesn't mean it's perfect.
Well, it's perfect to us to exist.
So, okay, that's expected if we are literally observing it. If we are observing it, there has to be conditions for us to exist. You understand that, right?
And I don't believe I don't. By the way, I don't believe the Earth is a sphere. The sun and the moon is local. They're the same size. Don't be fooled. And the fifth reason, I got another fifth.
Stop.
What?
Are you just gonna walk past like you being a flat earther like it's nothing, bro?
It's pretty normal, bro.
No, it's not normal by any fucking means. You know, I've never met a person in real life that believes that.
It's basically the Earth it's
no
round.
one, dude. Not a single person
Wait,
in real life, dude.
so-
you only
so-
exist
so-
on the internet. The reason why you only exist on the internet because it's a crazy view.
No,
I'm not trolling.
no.
I'll give you an example, right? Explain to me why the sun sets under your worldview.
It goes out of it goes too far, so it goes out of your horizon. That's how it sets.
Why doesn't it get smaller? And why, if I go up 50 feet in the air, can I see it sunset again?
Because when things go very far, they get smaller.
Yeah, why, if I go up 50 feet again, can I watch the sunset again?
You can't.
You can. You can literally you can go to the top of a building after you watch the sunset, and you can watch the sunset again.
No, you can't do that.
Yes, you can.
No, and
You're literally delusional. You're literally delusional. You can go and do this today. You can go and do this right now. I'm not trolling. You can literally go do this.
Let me ask you this: how do you know the Earth is a sphere?
I just told you.
Give me another reason.
Well, we have ISS imaging and videos.
Fake, low Earth orbit, fisheye lenses.
You believe it's all fake, but you have no reason to believe that. Not all are fisheye lenses.
It's fisheye lens.
No, stop talking. Stop talking. Not all of them are fisheye lenses. There are videos. There are literal videos that show the curvature, right? So I don't understand what your argument is.
So you're telling me that the ISS you can spot curvature from the ISS. That's what you're telling me?
Yeah, that's what it seems.
Wrong, because at that height you can't actually mathematically you can't see any curvature from that height.
Can you give me a reason to believe that?
Well, Tyson, what's his Neil deGrasse or whatever his name is, he says that at that height you can't see any curvature. You got to go way above that, which nobody has done yet. So they use fisheye lenses.
All right, let's show you. And actually, we have gone up very, very high. We've gone up to the moon, so we'd be able to see it from the moon. We have pictures from the moon, by the way.
Well, the ISS is orbiting at low Earth orbit. You can't see no curvature at that.
Hold up. Yes, you can see the curvature from.
No, that's fisheye lens. That's not curvature.
No. Please show me where you see this.
It's mathematically impossible.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
Tyson Neil deGrasse said that you can't spot no curvature at that.
Where did he say that?
He said it in a video.
Where?
In a video.
I don't know which video.
I can't remember, but I remember I watched it.
So
he was also talking. I can't remember if he was saying relating this to the Red Bull jump or not. But do you believe that? Do you know how high it went up with the Red Bull jump?
I don't know what you're referencing there with the red pill or whatever the fuck you just referenced, but
Red Bull jump.
Give me the reason why. Give me the literal reason why mathematically speaking you cannot see curvature from the ISS. I just want the reason.
It's not high enough.
Yeah, you say it's not high enough, so then give me what would be high enough. What is the exact height in which it would be high enough?
ISS? How high is the ISS?
No, answer my question. How high can you see it?
Above 40, at least above 40,000 feet.
And how did you get that number?
Because that's Tyson. Tyson said that.
Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I still have yet to get any reason to believe he said that.
Do you believe that do you know how high the Red Bull? You know the Red Bull. You know, like when that dude jumped from Red Bull.
Wait. Say that one more time.
Do you know the Red Bull guy, the one who jumped?
Wait, yes, I do know the Red Bull.
Yeah. Do you know how high did he go?
No, I don't.
Well, when you saw him go all the way up, you saw curvature, but that was fisheye lens. And I believe that Tyson related to it to that jump. He said that at that height you can't see no curvature.
Yeah. So, yeah. Again, you just keep making the same claim. I don't know what we're gonna get here.
And if you think the Earth is a sphere, how come that I can see a boat 200?
Wait, I have a question, dude.
What?
You said the ISS isn't above 40,000.
No, I don't remember if it was
The orbit height of the ISS is 254 miles, which in feet apparently comes out to be around, what is this? Is this, I think it's literally 1.3 million feet.
Well, it's still low Earth.
No, 40,000
feet
feet is where you can see it.
You can't see anything at the low Earth orbit. But the point is that
Wait, what are you talking about?
It's okay.
You can literally so yeah.
Let me ask you this: How do you really believe that NASA went to the moon?
Because it says interviews with pilots and high elevation travelers revealed that few, if any, could detect curvature below about 50,000.
That's the fakest.
So, and it goes up to 254 miles. That's the ISS.
Do you even know that one of the founders of NASA?
Wait, do you want to respond to my point there?
Yeah, I'm going to do that. But do you know that the father of rocket science is actually a Satanist?
Can you just like answer my point here? Because
But
I don't
do you
give a
know
fuck.
that?
I don't care.
So you don't care he's a Satanist?
No, I don't give a shit. No, can you answer my point here?
What do you want an answer for?
Yeah, you said that it was lower than 50,000 feet. It's wrong.
No,
It's 254 miles up, which is 1.3 million feet up.
No, I was saying relating this to the Red Bull jump and the airplanes. I'm not sure if you can see it when it's even higher.
Huh?
But the point is when you Google satellites, all that it's only fake stuff, dude. It's only CGI. You don't see real stuff.
Yeah, you're just assuming everything is CGI. Everything
It is.
fake,
You can
you
just
don't have any reason.
Google right now. Google right now.
Cherry.
Satellite.
Cherry, you're assuming everything.
I'm not assuming. You just gotta Google it.
You can look at the blue marble. You can look at the blue marble and you can see a non-CGI image.
Do you really believe that that NASA went to the moon? Yes or no?
Yeah, NASA absolutely went to the moon.
Okay, so in what was it 1960 they went up?
You don't even know the years, but you're discounting it? Hey, Parker.
What's up, Nixie?
So we
know how many times we landed on the moon?
Yo, Professor, why are you NASA shill?
I'm not. I am a truth seeker, and I seek evidence.
You seek evidence? You believe that NASA went up to the moon 1960 live, made a phone call all the way down to the White House?
1965. So you have done so much research, you haven't been close to the year.
What?
So how many times did we go to the moon?
Can you answer this? Can we go to the moon today?
We do have the technology for
No, we
every.
don't. No, we don't.
Oh, so you don't
No,
let
we
me.
don't.
Did the middle of my
I'm
sentence interrupt the beginning of your sentence?
Go ahead.
Okay, you asked me, do we have the technology? Yes, we just went around the moon last year. We do not have the technology yet, or the equipment. We have the technology to land on the moon.
Right.
SpaceX is working on it.
So this guy believes in 1960 a human landed on the moon, but they can't go to the moon today. Can you
Well,
believe that?
no. You just strawmanned my position, Parker. Thanks again. And everybody, follow Parker. He is awesome. Let me turn on my visibility. Let's get some people in here. So we went from 1969 to 1972. Have you ever heard about the Lunar Grand Prix?
I'm talking about today and then.
Yes, I'm talking about then. Do you know what the Lunar Grand Prix is?
What's up with that?
Okay, so in 1972, we had a lunar rover that folded up into the LIM, the lander. That rover, we have film, not video, film of them running it away about a half a mile and back up. And we can analyze the dust coming off the wheels. That dust has a parabolic arch. Do you know what a parabolic arch is?
No.
Okay. In the atmosphere, if you've ever seen a go-kart take off, it goes up and then it hits the air resistance and it comes down, not in a perfect arch. The dust on the moon rover is in a perfect arch. Therefore, we know it had to be filmed in a vacuum chamber. A vacuum chamber about the size of a football stadium. We don't have one of those. But that's problem one for two. The second problem is the speed at which it goes up and goes down is 1/6 that of Earth. And you can't slow down the video and speed it up because the wheel's rotation would also change. So it had to be done in 1/6 the gravity. So can you answer where you could do a video like that, which is film, not video?
Yes, but can you answer my question first? Because I asked you first.
Okay. What question would you like me to answer? We had the technology, and then we used up that technology just like Ford used up the Model T. You can't go buy a new Model T because they got rid of that factory and put different equipment in it. Oh, I explained
no, because
it.
you're
didn't
going
follow.
around stuff.
Okay, don't interrupt the middle of my sentence when I'm answering your question. So every time we use a rocket, we can't use it again. Okay, do you follow that concept?
Yeah.
Okay, if we stop making those rockets, what happens when we use them all up?
But what do you mean?
Okay, if we have 5 Saturn V's and we use all 5, but we don't make any more, what happens to those 5 Saturn V's? Can we get any more of them if we retool that factory to build the space shuttle?
You probably could rebuild this one again.
No, you would have to rebuild the factory. But we moved our technology forward because we didn't want to go to the moon anymore. We wanted an international space station, both for peace and for microgravity.
That's the biggest BS I ever heard. That never happened. The reason why is because they say that they destroyed the technology. Why would you destroy the technology?
I just explained that. So let me
No. That's like an excuse. You're
no.
fake excuses.
Can you go to Ford and buy a Model T today? Can you go to answer the question? I answered yours. Can you go to Ford today and buy a Model T?
That's not the same.
Yes, it is the same.
No, it's not.
I know
the same.
it hurts your neurons to have logic.
It's not the same. So
how is retooling a factory not the same?
So we're supposed to. They said that we destroyed the technology. They say the Earth is a closed system. We can't leave Earth. They say that we can't even get past.
No, they don't say that. Okay,
yes,
you
they
just
do.
made
Yes,
3
they do.
claims.
Someone
Who
from NASA
said
said
it's
that.
a closed system? Who? Quote them.
A guy from NASA.
No,
I don't know
a
his
guy
name. I
from
know his
NASA
face.
didn't say it. It was
He did,
Bill
he
Nye,
did.
the science guy, when he was talking about garbage being launched off the ship. So if you're going to quote something, you should at least know who you're quoting. Okay? Because
of all,
that is beyond pathetic.
let me tell you.
And the guy who said they destroyed the technology, I just explained they used up all the Saturn V's launching Skylab.
Why would
because they built the space shuttle, pumpkin.
Doesn't matter. They can still keep the technology, and they can still we're in 2024.
Right.
How the hell can they not make the same again?
Do you know what Artemis is?
Let me tell you something.
No, don't tell me something.
We come to the second
question
issue
about Artemis.
There's a second issue.
No. Let's work on the first issue of your lack of understanding.
No, because
retooling of factories.
How are you supposed to get through the Van Allen belt?
Oh, so you want to drive the bus so far away, you're going to talk about another subject you know nothing about. And I'm going to demonstrate you know nothing about the Van Allen belt. Please tell me what the particles are in the Van Allen belt. By the way, your favorite flat earther, Austin Whitsitt, lasted 7 minutes before I pointed out the documents in his Mickelson Morley that he forgot to read.
So the radiation is too high, and then in 1960, do you even see the radiation protection they made? Like, it's just like few tenfold.
Okay,
bullshit,
tell me what
you can't even get through.
Tell me what the radiation is.
It's too much radiation to get through, bro.
It's too much. You don't know what it is. Do you know what kind of radiation it is? Is it uranium decaying? What type of radiation is it? Radiation is a broad term. Give me a specific.
You can't get through it without being burning to crisp, bro.
Oh, okay. So how many? Okay, let's take it this way. Have you ever put your hand in something that's 500 degrees for under 2 seconds?
You telling me that a rocket from 1960
No.
in 2
Pumpkin,
seconds?
you don't understand temperature and thermal energy. So let's see if you understand this.
No.
Yeah. Have you ever put your hand in something that's 500 degrees for 2 seconds? Don't lie, because everybody knows the answer.
Have you ever had a phone call with someone or a video call where it lacks, like where the connection is disconnected?
Okay, so you don't want to talk about thermal energy anymore? You want to go gish out? No. One subject at a time before you put on your Usain Bolt track shoes to go to a new subject.
No, because you're leading it to a different.
No, I'm literally explaining why it didn't melt the spacecraft, but you don't seem to understand thermal energy.
It will melt it.
Okay, so
can't get through
can
it.
you put your hand in something that's 500 degrees for 2 seconds?
No, you can't.
Oh, you've never put a pizza in an oven at 500 degrees without an oven mitt?
I thought you
That's
meant my
500 degrees,
I
pumpkin.
thought you meant my hand, bro.
Yeah, your hand. I put my hand on the pizza and I put it in the oven and then I shut the oven. The oven is on.
You don't do it with your hand.
Shall we ask the audience whether they've ever done this?
You don't do it with your naked. But you say 2 seconds, bro. It's completely different.
1,002. Oh, no. Let me explain. So, Cherry,
you do 10
second
seconds?
half.
Can you do 10 seconds?
Wait. I bet you won't put your hand in something that's 200 degrees for 1 second. It's 2.5 times cooler and you won't put your hand in it. And you shouldn't. Put your hand in a pot of boiling water. Will you do that? It's half the temperature of your oven, pumpkin.
Well, then why is NASA saying that we can't leave because of the Van Allen belt?
They don't say that. You say that. No. Do you want me to quote the NASA?
NASA? Listen.
Yeah, do you want me to quote the man? I've destroyed enough flat earthers in my life. I know your script before you do.
Can you tell me why
Well, let me show you. Let me show you. Just learn a little. There's something that happens on the Earth that stars Polaris moves. For every 1 degree, it moves 69 miles.
Is that made up numbers?
No, this is objective fucking reality. This is how everybody on the planet navigates. And if you want me to bring out my sextant, I can. So if you move 10 degrees, how many miles would that be, Cherry?
I don't know, man. It seems like
690 miles. You need to stop watching Terrence Howard. Okay, so right here, we have Polaris. And since you believe in imaginary things, we'll put Santa down here. And Santa's workshop is at the North Pole. And we all know that there are 90 degrees and a quarter of a circle, right? Right? You know that, right? Or is that news? Okay. So watch what happens. Learn. Because if you can make this work, you will be the first person in human history to prove that you can stellar navigate on a flat Earth. And that is worth, from McToon, $10,000 if you can figure out how to make this work. Because from a flat Earth, when I project the positions of a circle, which is the elevation angle, what happens to all the lines of latitude?
Thank you for
they
everyone.
have a non-linear relationship. Why does objective reality disagree with your flat Earth? We know, because we do stellar navigation, the Polynesians have only done it for 10,000 years, that there's a linear relationship. Every 1 degree is 69 miles, but here they're not. This isn't even using trigonometry. This is 3rd grade, maybe 4th grade with a protractor. How do you make that work?
Listen, man. Before I answer that, are you a Democrat or a Republican?
I'm neither.
You're neither.
I'm an independent motherfucker. I'm a non-playable character. You can't play me like you're being played by others.
Do you believe in a God?
Can you answer my geometry question?
Yeah,
I just answered your question.
My answer is based upon your answer now. So do you believe in a God?
No.
You don't? Are you a Freemason?
No, I have common sense.
Are you a Freemason?
No. I don't belong to cults. I don't belong to Flat Earth. I don't belong to Masons. I don't belong to Christians. I don't belong to cults.
Okay. Well, the simple answer to your question is that
you believe in magic and talking donkeys.
It's a fake made up reality.
Okay.
And with that fake made up reality, there's fake made up mathematics. And in that fake mathematics, you try to make sense of a fake reality.
So you can't predict where you are on the Earth. You can't determine what time the sun gets up or sets, or whatever you want to call it. You can't tell me when the next lunar eclipse is. You can't tell me when the next solar eclipse, and you can't find your home with a GPS on flat Earth. But I live in fantasy land, and you believe donkeys talk.
Donkeys talk, bro. I never said that.
You haven't even read your Bible.
Listen.
Did you not know donkeys talk in the Bible?
Are you an atheist? Are you an atheist?
Yes. If I don't believe in any gods, what would that make me? Did the ding 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 just happen after 4 minutes?
You could be a Satanist.
No, I don't believe in Satan either. Believing in things. Do you believe in ogres?
No.
How about fairies?
Yeah,
Oh, you believe in fairies? Okay.
probably.
Okay. Do you believe in unicorns?
Yeah,
Okay. How about dragons?
yeah.
Okay.
He's just saying yeah at this point. Yo, Cherry, bro, you're cooked.
Well, the
You got
neurons
cooked.
haven't fired yet.
Let me ask you this, man. Do you know where the NASA's budget is going? It's going to cocaine. It's going to all these different things. It's the biggest money laundering ever.
No, the
There's
U.S.
still more money.
military loses more money
State.
than NASA gets every year. They can't account for twice NASA's budget every year. So the
NASA's
U.S. military loses more money than NASA gets. So I don't know why
No.
NASA is your bugaboo, because 99% of all astronomy is done by private and public universities around the world. NASA only accounts for less than 1% of astronomy. You might be insulted by higher education.
Well, if you talk about education, you should vote for Trump.
Bro, what are you talking about? Why are you arguing Trump? We can argue Trump on a different day, Cherry, but
Listen,
you're
listen.
arguing the earth is flat. I don't think I'm going to take a presidential opinion from someone who thinks the earth is flat.
Even Trump thinks the Earth is a globe. He started Space Force, and
Trump-
he also increased NASA's budget. So
Yeah, I know.
everything you said goes against your last comment.
I know, but-
you might
but
want to keep track of all the lies you're telling yourself so you can build a web of deception.
This has to do something with religious and wisdom. That's
Well,
nothing to do.
no. He went to unalive Moses, and Moses' mom gave that and showed it to Yahweh, and he decided not to unalive him because he was frightened. You need to read your own books. Maybe you believe this stuff because you don't read these books.
Where do you? Okay, so where do you stand? Where do you stand? Like, are you like a socialist? What are you?
I am me. I vote on the issue at hand, and I vote for the candidate at hand. As I said, I'm a non-playable character. I don't care whether it's blue or red. I vote for usually the lesser of two evils, which would be voting against you.
Listen, did you know? Do you know that?
Cherry, you got a live restriction, so I am going to go on to the next person. Hopefully, we can find another what's it called, the flat earther. If they want to send a guest request back, I'm pretty sure I can accept it. I just need to drop them and add them back. So we can try to find another flat earther real quick to keep up the stream. But that guy just randomly brought it up. We got a little topic switch.
Yeah, and if you want to drop me, Parker,
No,
feel
you're
free.
fine.
Thanks for having me up.
No, you're fine. I'm gonna bring them back up again. If it ends up restricting the live, I probably will just hit a restart anyway. But we're good. Oh, welcome back, Cherry. Go ahead.
So, what I was saying is that this guy is paid by the government. He's lying to you
No,
guys.
I've never been paid by the government.
Of course,
By the
that's someone
way-
who's paid by government would say.
Well, you get paid by the government because of other reasons, but that's a
No,
different story.
you and Parker get paid by the government.
No, but you have no evidence for any of your claims. But have you ever used a web browser?
Yeah.
Do you know that HTTPS at the top? Do you know what that stands for?
Yeah, something about encryption.
Yeah, I'm one of the first developers to help write OpenSSL that you use on your cell phone every day and on your computer. So the next time you go to one of your conspiracy theory sites, imagine this face is securing you.
That's crazy.
You got nothing, Cherry?
Well, I didn't expect him to say that.
There are people who try and add value to this world.
But.
And I did it for free because we needed it for a project and we made it open source and none of us got paid. We all did an open source project to make the world a better place.
Well,
now, I didn't expect it to last this long. Nobody did. But, you know, sometimes you do good and it brings benefits. Denying reality never brings benefits.
Okay, but can you explain why is the moonlight cooler than the sun?
Okay, that's not true.
It is
And
true.
no, it's not. And
I measured it.
No, you didn't. Okay,
Yeah, I
give me
did.
your experiment that you measured it. Tell
I
me how
measured
you
it.
did it.
I measured it. It's cooler.
How?
It is cooler. It's not.
How did you measure it?
But you say that it's not. So how do you see? How do you know?
Oh, let me show you. Because unlike most people, I
Have you
bring
measured it?
receipts, motherfucker.
you measured it?
Do you know what this is?
I can't see. Can you bring it closer?
No, man.
Temperature thing.
Yeah, it's an infrared temperature gauge. So what I did is I went outside, not outside your mom's basement to go put the garbage out, but I actually went outside. And when I went outside, I set up 2 targets and I painted them both equally black in the same side. And I actually made 3 because you need a control. And putting all 3 out, I put one with a shade that was about 20 feet above it. Do you know why I put it so high up?
Why?
So it wouldn't trap heat. Because if you just put an umbrella above something, the radiant heat will come back from the substance. So you have to put it high enough that you're just blocking the light, but you're not trapping the ambient heat. Then I had another one that was in the moonlight, and then I had another one that was in my garage that wasn't in either condition. And then after an hour, I went out and I read their temperatures, and all the plates were the same ambient temperature. And then I went out another half an hour later and I read the temperature. And I did this to prove to people that moonlight is not colder, because if moonlight was colder, I could get my Fresnel lens, which is a lens, and I could magnify and create a point of cold moonlight and make carbon dioxide free. We could solve the global climate by freezing the carbon dioxide out of the air by taking the cold moonlight and freezing it. Wait, that doesn't work because light is energy. So you can't have cold energy.
Do you work? Do you work for NASA? Yes or no?
No, never worked for NASA. But I am a published scientist. 10% of all astronomy is not done by NASA.
But you lied about one thing.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you said that the father of rocket science was a Jew. He was a publicly open Satanist.
Who is this?
I forgot his name, but he was a public.
Dude, come on, Cherry. You're ridiculous, bro. You don't even know the person's name, and you think that you have a more reliable account than Nixie? Come on, bro.
Look,
Are you talking about Barron? Is his first name Barron?
I'm not sure. I'm not good at remembering names.
You're not good at remembering facts. I will give you that.
No, because I know for sure that he was a Satanist.
No, he wasn't.
He was Jewish. It was Jack. It was Jack.
Do you
Parson.
know what you
Jack
don't
Parson.
even know your own lore.
It was Jack Parson.
No, Jack Parson is an actor on The Big Bang Theory. See how I used my synapses to put memory together?
No, he's not.
You don't know Sheldon Cooper is Jim Parsons?
I said Jack Parson.
Jack Parsons. Oh, sorry. Yeah, that's not him. Do you know who started NASA?
Satanist.
No. He was a president of the United States, Dwight D. Eisenhower.
Let me tell you the truth, because that's fake news. The truth is that it was Satanists who defeated the Nazis, who were the good guys, and that's what happened.
Oh yeah, this guy, bro. This guy, bro. He did not just say that, bro.
Yeah, no.
That guy must be trolling, bro. That guy must be trolling.
Or
I don't believe that's real.
Yeah.
Yo, what's up? How old are you?
What's up, man?
Do you believe the Earth is flat?
Yes, I believe the Earth is flat, yes.
And why is that?
So, my question, because I was waiting for long actually. So I'm gonna just ask my question if you guys ready for that. Okay, so what is the dark continent in your perspective, sir?
Never heard of it.
Really?
Really?
Really now?
I
Wow.
said I have never heard of it. Really? Do you want to ask me again?
Okay, so the answer of the dark continent actually, by scientist perspective, they say that Africa is the dark continent. Do you agree?
I don't know anything about it.
No, what?
It has nothing to do
Why
with
do you
the
say
shape of the
that?
earth.
No, because the scientist people, they're trying to make Africa so worse, and they're
No,
calling it a dark continent because black people living there. You know what I mean? So
We wouldn't
No,
I'm
agree
trying
with
to
that.
see,
And what scientists are you referencing today?
bro. Just you can you there
bro,
is many scientists who say the same.
Let's talk about objective reality, which you can go outside and do, or somebody else. Let's not go to
Okay,
another
make it easy.
conspiracy theory that you've been sucked into.
Okay,
Let's
make it
pull
easy
you
for
out
me.
of one cult at a time.
I will make it easy because we know that scientist people trying to hate this continent. So now, my question to you.
No, we don't.
Okay,
We
my
love
question
that
to
continent. We love all
nice,
people.
nice. So now my question to you: which continent doesn't have sunset? Answer my question.
No continent doesn't have sunsets for a year. All continents have sunsets at some point in time. There are periods of time in which Antarctica does have no sunrise or no sunset.
Bro, what kind of scientist? Where you from actually? Where you from?
No, let's stay on topic.
Bro, all scientists, even
Bro,
all AI, Google, all answering.
bro.
The answer is Arctic Circle, okay? Arctic Circle, which is Alaska, Norway, and other many countries, which doesn't have sunset. So by saying
North America does have sunrises and sunsets. So does
yeah,
Antarctica.
but it depends. It depends.
So does Asia, which is
No,
above
it
the
depends.
Arctic Circle.
We can talk also about the sun path. Don't worry.
How many degrees are the what line of latitude is the Arctic Circle on, Stairway?
What are you talking about actually?
Well, you said the Arctic Circle, and I wanna know how many degrees is that from the North Pole? You know where Santa hangs out?
I don't have such details. Details.
Oh, it's 22 and a half degrees. Do you know the Antarctic Circle? Do you know how many degrees that is away from the South Pole?
I don't know.
22 and a half degrees. Have you ever heard of the Tropic of Cancer and the Tropic of Capricorn?
Yes, I know about the tropics. Yes, I know.
Yes, how many degrees off the equator are
No,
those
I don't know.
two lines?
You can say
22 and a half degrees.
Thank you, sir. Okay, nice.
Do you know what's also 22 and a half degrees?
Oh, the tilt.
Yeah, the tilt. That's why those lines
No, bro, we don't talk
on your
about
map.
Sir. If we talk about the sun path over the tropics, we don't need to talk about the tilt. Do you know what I mean?
Oh,
Because
no,
it's
you
in the
do
tilt.
need to talk about the tilt because the tilt is how you explain
but
that. On flat pancake land, it doesn't make any sense because
if
the
I
sun
say-
setting in the southern hemisphere based off a flat earth map should go this way, but it sets this way.
Nice.
In the northern hemisphere, that makes sense based off your flat earth pancake land. But once you get south of the
it's
equator,
not a
that makes
pancake.
no
We
sense.
call it Atlantis. It's not a pancake. It's Atlantis. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay. So you've
Yeah.
renamed the Earth Atlantis.
No, your scientist people lying about the Iram of the pillars, and they call
Stairway,
it Atlantis.
Can I ask you a question? How many continents are there?
We have actually 5 continents.
5?
Yes.
Why only 5?
Why not?
Well, how many are there? Like, can we name them together? I'll name one, you name one? Or do you want me to name them all for you?
You can name it all for me. Yeah, go ahead.
Is Australia a continent?
It's a continent, yes.
North America?
Is it?
South America?
Africa?
Europe?
Mm-hmm.
Asia?
And one more?
Antarctica?
Okay. Oh, no. Don't put the tropics. No.
In
Don't-
Africa?
Forget about that. No, okay.
Africa?
No.
I mean, come on.
No, wait. That's what I'm saying.
Bro.
Arctic Circle and Antarctic Circle, we don't, no one lives there. Come on.
No. People live on. Nobody lives in the Arctic Circle
nice.
other than temporarily because that ice melts. But
Nice,
people
okay.
do live in Antarctica, and over 200,000 people a year visit it. There's actually a yacht race that goes around it, and the ice wall is always on the same side when they go around it.
Prior to humans existing, were there wait, stairway. Prior to humans existing, was there 0 continents?
Sorry?
Prior to humans existing, were there 0 continents?
No. What I'm saying is, it's not.
So there were continents, right?
No. It's not. It's look.
No?
The tropics, the Arctic Circle and Antarctic Circle. This is look. I can make it also difficult. These are the poles of the magnetic field. If
No, they're not.
Yeah, it is. So how do you
where
explain
is
aurora light?
where is the North Pole magnetic
how do you
pole?
explain aurora light?
No,
then? How do you
where
explain-
is it? You just said something that is false. Where is the North Magnetic Pole?
It's in the in the middle of the of Arctic Circle. That's what I'm saying.
No, it's just
Somewhere
above
in the
Hudson
middle.
Bay in Canada. Do you know where the southern magnetic pole is?
And that's what I'm saying.
It's
also
off the coast
somewhere-
of Australia, which isn't in the Antarctic Circle. You know the North Magnetic Pole is not the axis of rotation?
I don't believe in the rotation.
I don't care what you believe in. Beliefs, the universe is under no obligation to make sense to somebody who says bro all the time.
Magnetic field have nothing to do with what does magnetic field to do with the rotation, sir?
The Earth's rotation is what gives the Earth a magnetic field. There isn't some giant troll underneath the Earth with a magnet now, is there? You know the magnetic field shifts and moves, so that's got to be a wobbly troll holding it up.
No, you're talking about planets who are maybe rotating. Yes.
No, I'm talking about the Earth.
The Earth is a magnetic rock. How can a magnetic rock rotate on itself, man? Are you serious?
Well, it's not magnetic because it's not ferrous. Do you know what a ferrous metal is?
Okay, so I got too far from my question actually. We got too far. No, we entered to the magnetic field. So look. Okay, we go back to my question. Yes.
Which question?
Like I said, which continent? Okay, like I said, the answer was actually only Arctic Circle. Arctic Circle when the sun is.
It's not a continent. The Antarctic and Arctic Circle are not continents. Not even on the flat Earth, crayon-driven, half-eaten map.
It's a continent, bro. There is many continents. There is many countries actually beyond it, okay, or close to it. So, for example, Norway, the country Norway.
There's no country called Norway. There's a region called Norwegian. Now he's got me saying it.
Okay, so my accent maybe make it bad, or so I don't know. So
are you talking about Norwegian countries?
Yes.
Okay, that's not one country. That's a region. Norway.
Norway, yeah. Okay, they taping it. So that's the only country who sees a sun which never sets. When the sun is of Cancer.
No. I don't think you understand the lines that are on the Earth. So anyone above the tropic, or no, now you got me saying it. above the Arctic Circle, at least one day a year, the sun will not set or will hug the horizon, or the sun will not rise or the sun will not set. And the further north you go, the more that will happen. Well, the same thing happens in the Antarctic Circle. In the Antarctic Circle, if you are on the line on one day a year, you will get the sun will not set or the sun will not rise 6 months apart from those days. Those days would be the solstices.
Okay, but with Antarctica, we observe a twilight. That's what we observe every day. And also the sun of Antarctica.
No, the Antarctica in the southern hemisphere, there are days where the sun does not set. You get 24-hour sun. Yeah.
No, but I say a twilight. So the sun, it sets, but that's
How does the sun set on a flat Earth?
We have a firmament. We have how can I say this? We have a reflection of the firmament, which a place.
No. How does half the sun go missing? What happened to the bottom half of the sun? Did the Cookie Monster eat it?
But you're talking about refraction, and you cannot.
No, refraction makes things appear higher. It's called Snell's law. So if the Earth was flat and refraction makes things appear higher, you wouldn't have a horizon because the Earth would appear concave.
But once you zoom to the sun at the horizon.
Oh, do you want to see a telescope that zooms to the sun? By the way, telescopes don't zoom. Zoom is a bad word for it. But this is a solar telescope. And the sun stays the same size in this telescope no matter where it is?
Oh, really now?
Yeah.
Come on, bro, you have to make difference between summer and winter, man. Come on, be real.
It's always the same size.
No, it's
within
not the same.
Yeah, it is.
I'm sorry. No.
Objective reality says you're a liar.
The sunset of the summer in summertime is different than sunset of winter time, sir. Come on.
No, the sun is the same physical size in the sky, pumpkin. That's what I'm talking about.
The moon? Okay, what about the moon? Why is the moon sometimes?
Do you want to see a lunar telescope? Here, let me show you.
Bro, before you said moon, it changed its size. You said it before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we're talking about less than 14%.
Sir, Professor.
Do you know what this is?
Listen, I agree with you.
Do you know what this is?
The ghost before, you said to him that the sun and
But the sun does not change its physical size over one day. Maybe that's a better way for you to comprehend that?
That's not I don't know what kind of scientist is this. I'm not scientist, but this shocks me, man.
Yeah, I know. You didn't really do well in geometry, did you?
What caused the moon phase, the moon, as an object?
The moon causes the shadow on the moon, just like night is caused by the Earth blocking the sun. Did I really have to say that out loud?
No. I'm talking about the size of the moon. Sometimes it's bigger and sometimes it's shorter.
That's because the moon is going in an elliptical orbit. It takes 27.3 days for the moon to go from one part of the sky to be in the same part of the sky. But oddly enough, even though it's in the same part of the sky, this debunks flat Earth. It takes 29 and a half days for it to be in the same phase. So to go from full moon to full moon takes 29 and a half days, but the moon will be in the same part of the sky 27.3 days later. Why is there a 2.5 day difference?
Does happen, I think, in November or December?
No, it happens every month.
No.
Oh, yeah, no. It's every 27.3 days is not a year, pumpkin.
No, come on, sir. We don't believe in such things, actually.
Well,
No,
no. This is observable reality. If you don't want to believe in reality, that's your problem.
I'm telling you.
I'm talking about everything you can go outside and look at without telescope. You can go look at the moon in 27.3 days. It'll be in the same part of the sky, but it will have a different lunar phase. Why is that?
He thinks God.
Sometimes.
Magic. Magic that happens every month. Do you know why it takes an extra 2 days? Because the Earth and the moon are orbiting the sun. So for the moon to get in the same alignment as it was, it takes an extra 2 days because the Earth has been orbiting the sun during that time.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, it does. Whether your thinking skills you might want to work on.
No. We know the Tropic of Cancer in our in flat Earth perspective. The Tropic of Cancer is not the same level as the Tropic of Capricorn. So pay attention, sir. So we know what.
So let me. Let me debunk that for you. Okay.
Have you heard about about the cosmic tree?
This is really easy to debunk. I'm glad you brought up this. Okay,
we know.
So here's the North Pole on your map, right? And here's the Tropic of Cancer, right? I should put it in the center. And here's the Tropic of Capricorn, right?
Yes.
Which circle is bigger?
Of course, Capricorn.
Okay. And this is the Tropic of Cancer, right?
Yes.
How long is a day on this circle?
Yeah, I can say this.
How long is a day on that circle? When the sun is on the Tropic of...
We sorted days. We have sorted days.
How long is that day that it's on that circle?
You can say 6, 7 days.
6 hours? How many hours is that day that it's on the Tropic of Cancer?
I don't have this measurement. I didn't.
It's called 24 hours. There are 24 hours in every solar day. Would you agree with that?
You're talking about sunlight?
No, I'm talking about how long does it take because everybody on the Earth has a fucking day.
Come on, G. Bro,
Jeez.
Come on, man. Okay.
Go ahead. So how long is a day on the Tropic of Cancer?
Of course, it's the same thing.
Oh, but the sun travels whether it's here or here at 15 degrees an hour. Mm-hmm. And how many degrees are in a circle? 360. 316 divided by 40 is 24 hours. Therefore, you can't make a bigger circle going at the same rate. The sun would have to change its velocity when it's on the Tropic of Cancer versus the Tropic of Capricorn. It's got to be going faster here. But objective reality that you ignore says it's always going 15 degrees an hour. It would appear to be going faster here.
Okay, how do you explain sunlight?
Okay, can you engage with this, or are you just going to take another L?
No, I do. Thank you for that. I appreciate it.
I'm glad you took another L.
But that's not the case. That's not what you're talking about. Actually, you're talking about astronomy. You're talking about my thing.
No,
is
I'm asking about what is the difference. Objective reality of how long the sun is. 24 hours a day is objective reality.
I'm telling you something. The sun have always the same speed. Maybe you talk to someone to some other flat earthers,
and that disproves flat Earth because the sun always has the same speed.
I agree. But I told you, I have seen flat earthers saying that the sun changed its own speed, and that's dumb. That's not how it is. Okay,
I know.
That's one.
Flat Earth is that.
So that's one. Okay, but what I'm talking about, that is something called sunlight and the sun. A sun as an object It's astronomy. It's calculating. It's astronomy. It's a clock. But
I know I'm an
sunlight,
astronomer. That's
no,
why
but
you're getting cooked.
but it's okay. But I'm not so good. But I
Chat,
can
what's
find
7
your
plus 1?
mistakes.
Chat,
Don't worry.
chat, what's 7 plus 1?
What are you talking about?
Don't worry about it.
So, okay, my question is to you here to make it clear. How do you explain sunlight, in summer times and in winter times?
Oh,
So,
that's
yeah.
the tilt of the Earth. Do you want
No,
a
it's
demonstration
not about
of
that,
it?
sir. We have longer days. Do you know what
Yeah,
longer days?
it's the tilt of the Earth. Nobody ever showed this to you? Do you want to see
It's
a
not about the
demonstration
tilt.
of it?
I'm not talking about the tilt. I'm talking.
Yeah,
Okay,
well,
I
no,
make
the
it,
tilt is
no,
what
no. I
explains
make
the
it
time.
easy right
Oh
now.
no, let me show you.
Okay, I say only the word. It's easy. We have something called light density. Light density. So how do you explain light density in your spherical upside down Earth? Simple like that.
Bro took you to Legoville just to explain this.
Well, because the Lego globe is also a globe, but it has all flat pieces, so it demonstrates how the world might look locally, but be a sphere. Okay, so the light from the flashlight. Oh, let me shut my window.
Yeah, how do you explain sun halo, sun dogs, rainbows,
Oh, I can
Yeah, man.
explain all of it.
sun
I
crystal?
teach this shit.
No, you didn't. You never.
He's teaching you right now, too.
Okay, how much of the globe is being illuminated? Half of the
Impossible
globe.
question.
Okay, now we're going to wait. And actually, I'm going to turn it this way so it's easier to see. Now, the Earth doesn't tilt its axis, it goes around the sun. Now, which part is in light? Oh, wait, this part is in 24-hour light, and the bottom is in 24-hour light, and the top is in 24-hour dark. Do you see how that works?
No, I see.
Yeah, I know. I know. It's mind-blowing, this. And then when you get back to fall, half the globe here, half the globe. So half the globe is always lit, but some of it gets direct light because of the curve, and other parts get indirect light. Like up here doesn't get any light because it gets blocked because it's a sphere. But down here in Antarctica, they get 24-hour sun. And 6 months later, it's the other way around. That's how the seasons work.
Bro, what? Okay, listen. Guys, do you know what he did? He's trying to hide a phenomenon which we call it analemma sun path. And he's not talking about it. What he's talking about is the tilt. And that's ridiculous. We have a phenomenon, infinite symbol in the sky. And we call it analemma.
Yeah, the analemma is the path the sun
Bro, you're
gets
talking
from.
so long, you didn't say it, man. And I told you before, if you talk about the tilt, you have to tell us where is the sun between the tropics. Simple
No,
like
it's
that.
not
You
always
can't say
between
random
the
stuff.
Okay, so let me explain the tropics, because maybe this is your misunderstanding. If you live between the tropics or on the tropics, 1 day or 2 days a year, if you're on the equator, at 1 day over on solar noon, the sun will be directly over your head. That is when you take analemma pictures, is to show the 8 that the sun makes. And that's due to the Earth's tilt. Now, trust me, you're going to learn something. If you're on the equator, those circles are the same size. The further north you go, the bottom circle and those arches, or not arches, ellipses, change shapes. And the further north and south you go, the more elongated they become.
Bro, this can happen also above on a flat Earth.
No, it
Simple like
can't
that.
happen on a flat Earth.
Yes,
Nobody
yes,
has
it will.
ever. Okay, give me the mathematical model to
No,
make
it's
that
not
work.
mathematical. No, we give you
No,
facts,
no,
Archie,
analemma
and
is
observation that we
mathematically
have.
predicted.
No, no, I'm not. Look, I'm not a scientist or something like that. You know.
No, you're not.
No, I'm not. Of course, but I'm religious too. So don't worry, man. I'm
I
religious.
don't care.
I'm religious.
You can
I'm
believe what you
religious.
want.
No, I'm religious. We have the
being
most.
religious
We have the
means it's
most
okay.
information. Something like that.
Yeah, dude, you're so real, dude.
So
real, dude. Some magic man in the
lying-
sky gave it to you.
No, it's not
So
about
lying
that. It's
is
not about
okay
that.
with your
He
religion.
knows. Hey, he knows that the Greenwich meridian is actually in Saudi Arabia over Mecca. It's not in British. It's not in Canada. You know what I mean? It's the
No,
so
no,
if
no,
you want to
Greenwich
talk about the time
was-
zones and Alima, you have to tell us the truth about the location.
So you're going to lie before your God about where Greenwich, England is.
Exactly, Greenwich is
So
over
I'm glad you
Mecca.
agree that you're lying.
Over Mecca. Right now, guys, right now, you can see the biggest clock in the world is in Saudi Arabia right now. Simple like it. You know what I mean?
Did you know sundials
And
don't
also,
work
by
on
the way,
flat Earth?
the geometric and the golden ratio
No,
of the Earth.
you don't know geometry because we've already explained that, and you can't determine your picture.
No,
you can't even figure out the
come
sun
on.
speed.
I told you that our tropics
Do you know what
are
this
different
is?
levels. I told you. We have.
Do you know what this
are in
is?
different levels. I
Do you
told
know
you
what
the
this
sun.
is?
It changed its axis, but it doesn't change the speed. If you change your axis, it doesn't mean you're gonna change your speed, sir.
If you,
know what I'm
travel a
saying?
greater distance in the
Bro,
same amount of time, by definition, you have to change your speed. Speed
No,
is
you
distance divided by time. That's what speed is.
Bro, but you have different geometric at the same time.
Do you know what
Tropic of
this
Cancer
is?
is not the same thing as Tropic of Capricorn, and
All
that's why I'm
right,
asking.
that's the problem with the flat Earth map.
No, but it goes by the sunlight. The sunlight is acting different. That's what I'm saying.
So the sun moves faster on the Tropic of Capricorn than it does the Tropic of Cancer.
I'm telling you that the sun is become shorter. The sunlight is become shorter in
No,
that.
they have
in that
24.
area.
They have equinox and they have all that down there too. Do you know what this is, Stairway?
Okay. By the way, guys, I'm
Do
telling
you know
you
what this
something,
is?
guys. What is this again?
It's a sundial.
Sundial?
It doesn't work on flat Earth because it's
Whoa,
using.
whoa, whoa, whoa.
Hold on. Do you have one?
No, I
So
don't
This
have
is the defeater. The
No,
defeater right here.
Astrobel,
Boom.
He talks about the Astrobel. In Astrobel was created by Roman and Greek and Muslim empire. So those people, they were Muslims.
They're
were
called
religious.
astrolabes.
And this guy, he says,
Do you
atheist.
see the digital time readout based off where the sun is? Well, if you're on a flat Earth, you can't get an angle that makes this work. Do you see 1, 2?
Okay.
See how it works? And then as the sun moves, it changes based off the angles. This is geometry. That geometry doesn't work on a flat plane. So no sundial on the Earth is a flat Earth device.
Okay, it's not my topic, actually. That's not my topic.
None of these topics are yours.
You really know? Bro.
Yeah.
Really?
Okay,
Bro.
guys, I'm telling you something. And this is historical. This is also something historical, and which happened by Alexander the Great, and also have been mentioned in the Quran by us. And he's the first man who discovered Antarctica, and he called it the Dark Continent.
No, that was Africa. You've changed your story already.
No. Scientist people say Africa is the Dark Continent. No religious
Yeah,
people.
that's racist, right? And that's
Yes.
not science people today. They'd be completely discredited. Okay.
Okay, you can research it, and you see what they say. Research it. It's so easy for me.
Who? Name one.
Just research what is the Dark Continent, and they will tell you Africa. Immediately.
Who's
like
they?
that. I don't know. I don't know.
I don't
Maybe someone like
know.
this.
I don't know.
Do you know what this is?
What is it then?
It's
Telescope?
used for stellar navigation. It's called a sextant.
Okay.
Did you know that I have to adjust for my height above the water level to use this because the horizon dips? I know. So to use one of these, I have to use circular math or what we would call spherical math, and I have to adjust for the dip in the horizon. That's what this little knob is for, is adjusting the dip in the horizon.
This was created by religious people, not by yours.
I don't care who created reality.
Actually,
Reality
also
doesn't
Muslims,
care
they
whether you
create
believe
algebra.
in pumpkins or not, but you are a pumpkin.
Bro, I'm telling you, you cannot explain sunlight and the sunset.
I can explain sunlight. I literally showed people the solar flare today. Did you know we had an X-class flare? That if the sun was within the firmament, we would have been toast?
What if the sun of what? No, I said the sun is not inside the firmament. Who said that?
Okay, so you disagree with your flat earth daddies.
Bro,
okay.
Do you know what cosmic tree is? That's religion perspective again. Cosmic tree. The best astronomers who told you what are the planets and what are the zodiac stars. They teach you what are this cosmic tree. So what the heck you talking about, sir?
How far away is the sun?
The sun is not inside our dimension. The sun is in the other dimensions, man.
Okay, what are those dimensions? Because I'll tell you about the 4 dimensions I know about, and then you explain where those other dimensions are. We have X, where you can go back and forth. We have Y, where you can go up and down. We have Z that can go this way, and we have time. Time is the 4th dimension because I can tell you to meet me at 123 Main Street, but you don't know when to meet me. So time tells you when something is where it is. Those are the 4 dimensions that I know of. Now, where does your 5th dimension fit into all this? And why do we see the sun in the 4 dimensions we know of?
Okay, you see the reflection of the sun in your 4th dimension. Sorry. No, you observe the light of the sun in your 4th dimension and the reflection of the sun in your dimension. Bro, do you know what dark matter is? You don't. That's right.
Actually, we think we do now. Because
you don't.
No, don't tell me what I don't know. Did you know that JWST has spotted dark?
I'm not Christian. I'm not Christian.
I don't care what you are.
Genesis mentioned exactly what is.
So you don't want to know what dark matter is and what the leading candidate for dark matter is?
That's it. And reflected by sun.
No, dark matter doesn't interact with light. So
Yes,
it couldn't reflect light. No, it doesn't. Dark matter is what we see around halos of galaxies and the reason they're rotating so slowly.
Why we have longer days and shorter days? How do you explain that?
The tilt of the fucking earth,
No,
like
the
I
tilt
showed
has
you.
nothing to do with that.
So you're going to throw
Nothing
magic
to do with that.
that you can't explain.
Okay.
God
now,
thought so.
Guys, do you know what?
Everybody who
happened
follows me, give me 1 second, Stairway. I want to thank Parker for having me up. It's always a pleasure. Anyone who follows me, give Parker a follow. He's the best debate channel on TikTok. One of the best people I know. Please give him a follow.
Stairway, you can continue.
Yes. What I'm gonna say.
You were going to talk about how you're going to co-opt dark matter to explain seasons, even though you can't explain the speed of the sun.
Yeah, no. Come on. So how you can say dark matter? You don't know what okay, subhanallah.
No, it looks like dark matter are wimps. JWST just dropped more data showing us that it appears that dark stars exist. Dark stars are where dark matter are interacting, and that's predicted by WIMPs. And we're seeing the energy signatures from these dark stars now in JWST, which is showing us that probably dark matter is WIMPs.
Jack, thank you so much for the whale diving. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much, Jack.
Yeah, but I think that's something. Yeah, that's something. Whatever.
Yeah, science learns new things. That's the whole thing about science is we're not afraid to say we don't know. We're not afraid to say this is better model than we had before, because we don't care about what makes us feel good. We care about describing what the universe does.
Bro, come on.
Agbor, thank you for the $5. Thank you so much,
I do
Agbor.
history, and I find out who were the first observation about the cosmic and the Earth. So I find so long time when people talks about the spherical Earth. So I don't need your new fantasy Disney stuff about space or something like that. But because when I say the spherical Earth, I say the Greek Empire, they were the first man or the first people who observe this, but they didn't say
they weren't the first people to observe it. I do need to correct you. They were the first people credited, but we have actually found that the Polynesians probably knew and measured the globe 10,000 years ago with some of the artifacts we have found. So as with science, as we learn new things, we need to give credit to our ancestors. And especially these ancestors that don't look like me. Those people were smart. They never believed in flat Earth.
Come on, bro. Listen. Okay, you said Greek. Actually, we invade Babylon, Iraq. So we find exactly what happened about what is the cosmic and what is the Earth. So we know more better than you guys. What did you observe? You know what I mean? And by the way, Muslims people, they invade also for you math and also algebra.
So, yes, the Arabic people were brilliant, and if it weren't for a lot of the Crusades and the really shitty things that happened, they had the best mathematics at the time, like between the 8th century and the 12th century. And thankfully, they kept that knowledge. So when the Renaissance occurred and we really started using science in the 1600s, we leveraged what the Arabic people did. They were brilliant. Humans are humans. I don't care the color of your skin or what you believe. We're all one group of people. And we share 99.99999% of our DNA amongst ourselves. So this fighting of who's better or who's worse is a bunch of bullshit. We're all brothers and sisters and cousins.
I'm not saying that. I say we have books who telling us about astronomy and cosmology. That's what I'm saying. Simple. So if you want to know about the multiverse and the heavens and the earth, you read the Bible and the Quran. That's what I'm saying. And then you can do observation.
Books. The Quran is not a science book.
I'm not saying
the Quran tells you.
Einstein.
The Quran tells you that sperm comes from a man's back, and it tells you that the moon was split in two things that are easily falsifiable.
Oh, yes.
The Bible tells you there was a giant flood, and all but a few people survived, and we would all look like the British the British royal family if that were true.
Yes, exactly. That's what happened, man. Come on. What's wrong? And by the way, by the moon splitting, come on, I find many scientists who talks about that too. And they are not Muslims.
No. Show me one scientific paper from Google Scholar or Nature or Astrophysics Journal that talks about the moon being split.
Actually, they did, but I didn't.
Oh, no. Let me Google it. Should I embarrass you again and Google it?
Yes. Can you just Google moon split NASA or something like that?
Yeah, on Google Scholar, certainly.
Thanks. Because
I don't think
this is
the
also,
brother knows
and by
what
the way,
Google
also
Scholar is.
okay, that is, yeah, that's what I'm saying is that those books, they know more
No
about
flat earthers
cosmology.
really do.
That's what I'm saying. And then and by the way, we believe also Enoch, he was the first man who gave us all those information. So Enoch, he was the first man also before the flood. So
Yeah, let's take a look at your search results. You're not going to like them. The moon splitting. Well, here's one talking about split blows of bowel. Yeah, we don't want to talk about that. The Federation learning, split states. Let's make sure the word moon's in there because not much came back for that. Let's see. Photometric water splitting the second. No, there's really no scientific articles about the moon splitting in two.
Evan, thank you for the $6.66. Thank you.
666 is the perfect gift for Parker. Or go 667 because he's one past evil. And there's always the 1332 because Parker is twice evil. Yeah, there's no scientific. Yeah, I'm sorry, but there are no scientific articles about the moon splitting in two.
it's okay. It's okay. It's not the case. It's not the case. But
Well, no, that's the case.
no, it's a come on. Because I told you I find, and you can say you
No,
didn't
you
find.
didn't find a scientific article. You found a religious article.
Man. No. Now we have telescopes. We can see. You know what I mean? That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
Oh, you mean like these?
No, not like this. We have James Webb telescope, sir. Right now.
Oh, yeah.
It's
The
a
James
huge,
Webb
giant
has never
telescope,
looked at the moon. The moon's too big and bright. Hubble has never looked at the moon. It's too big and bright. Do you know the Keck has never looked at the moon? It's too big and bright. Do you know how big of a telescope we can actually use to look at the moon? Is about Spade, way to go. Is about 2 meters across. Anything more than that, and the shutter speeds of camera aren't fast enough.
Okay, but why?
Robert, thank you for the
That is also something-
$6.67. Thank you, Robert.
My last question for you: what caused the moon, or we can say, how do you explain this supermoon, and what is the difference between supermoon and the moon phases?
Oh, well, the supermoon is a full moon when the moon is at its closest point to the Earth's orbit. It's about 14% closer. That's when the moon is at the closest point in its orbit. Now, a micro full moon is when the moon is at its furthest point away. And we predict these things 100 years in advance using this little unknown tool to you, math.
That's nice, but in our flat Earth perspective,
No,
you said
no,
it-
flat Earth is a lie.
yeah.
So,
see,
stairway.
Bro,
Let me turn the
I'm telling you,
conversation around
I'm telling
for
you,
you.
the Tropic of Cancer.
No, 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 no.
Thank you
Tropic
for the
of Cancer,
$6.69. Thank you,
which,
John.
like you said, is
Oh
close
no,
to
no,
the
no,
Earth.
stairway. Let's assume the Earth is flat. Okay, the
It's
Earth
flat,
is
it's flat.
magically
The Earth
flat.
is flat. Simple.
Okay, give me one useful mathematical prediction I can go outside and use for flat Earth.
You can't. The Earth is flat.
So
You
the
cannot
flat Earth is
measurement.
useless. Thank you for agreeing
no,
with
no,
me.
you can. We can measure the speed of the stars, the planets and stuff, such things. But the Earth.
No,
bro,
no,
you
no.
have to-
I asked for a
you have to measure
mathematical
it, actually.
prediction that would make flat Earth useful. Like on the globe, as I showed you, I could determine my location by looking at the North Star. That only works on a globe. So now give me some truth on the flat Earth that makes the fucking thing useful, other than it just being syrup.
I don't talk about the measurement. I just told you we did observe.
Yeah, so you don't give me anything useful, yet you use a cell phone that uses all the globe math to tell you what couch your ass is sitting in.
Bro, that's random numbers. That's just random. That's it. There is
So
no
your
curvature, but they're
GPS
telling
is
you how
just
many curvature
random.
it should be.
So we have 2,700 people in here. Shall we ask them, if you think GPS is random, put a thumbs up. If you think he's lying about GPS, put a pumpkin in the
No,
chat.
I say you giving a
Everyone
random
put those
number.
pumpkins in the chat. Put those pumpkins in the chat right now. Look at all those pumpkins.
So can you tell us what cause and how do you explain supermoon and the moon phases, and what is the difference between them?
Okay, so I just explained supermoon. Can you tell me what my explanation was?
Bro, your explication says that the moon being to the close, how I can say this, close to the Earth by its axis, and and when it's new moon, it's a far away.
No. Moon phases are different than supermoon and micromoon. Supermoon is when it is a full moon and the moon is the closest to the Earth. That's two things. It is full and it's close to the Earth. When it's the furthest away in its orbit, that's called a micro full moon, and that's when the moon is the farthest away and yet a full moon.
Nice.
The phases are caused because the moon is orbiting the Earth, and we're seeing the same side of the moon because it is tidally locked, and the dark side of the moon is the shadow that you're seeing that is the phase, because half the sphere is always lit.
So what does supermoon mean? Tell the truth. Tell the truth.
I did.
Truth, no, you didn't. Hey, the Tropic of Cancer is actually a positive charge, and that's why we can see that the moon is always full at the Tropic of Cancer. So that means that the Tropic of Cancer is a positive charge, and that's why we observe the moon always at the Tropic of Cancer, which is the closed circle on Earth, always a full moon. So the guy here says whatever. He says the moon phases and the supermoon, they are one. That's whatever, bro. That's whatever, Harry Potter. Simple like that, man. You can't explain sunset, sunlight, and supermoon and the moon phases. That's not a sunset. No, that's whatever.
No, that's
whatever,
what the
man.
sun does.
You
It's
can't
called
see,
a
bro,
sunset.
The moon,
You can lie about
moonlight
objective reality
is
all you...
supermoon. Supermoon means a moonlight. That's what moonlight
that's not what it means.
Moon is a light because a moon is actually a star. It's a planet, a luminar star.
No, it isn't. Do you want to see a piece of the moon?
Charged by the magnetic field
let me
Earth.
scare you. By the way, you don't understand
Earth,
what a magnetic field is.
No, you didn't. You say the Earth is a negative charge. Bro, that's why the scientist people
the
say.
Earth is generally the surface
Earth
of
has a negative and a positive charge. And those people, they don't want you to know which axis have a positive charge. Simple like that. What is
I'm
this?
holding a piece of the moon in my hand. This is a lunar meteorite.
Bro, come on, man. You bring it from India or Pakistan or something like that, Matsko. Yes, stop. Hey,
No. This
don't lie to me.
actually fell.
Don't lie to me. No. Are you
No.
Are you trying to sell it or what? No. Do normal, Matsko. This is from Pakistan. I 100%
No, it's
sure.
not. No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No,
it
it's
is.
from Northwest Africa.
Kurtz with the
maybe, yes, maybe.
$69.69. Can we get a W Kurtz in the comment section
Peace
right
and
now?
love.
Holy shit. W Kurtz, thank you so much. I appreciate the $69.69. Let's go.
No, this is from Northwest Africa where the Sahara Desert is. And this is a piece of the moon. This is a lunar meteorite, and it broke off from about 800 million years ago when the Copernicus crater formed. That's what this is. You can deny and go, bro.
That's
but
what
you
happened.
have yet to bring anything
No one
to
can
the
stop
table.
you, man.
Oh, you're
No
going to
one
stop me from telling everyone the truth?
No, you say whatever. This moon, rock from moon. What the heck? So you can
Yeah,
tell people
it
that
literally is a moon rock. Yes.
no, that is no more rock. We have
Yes, it
we
is.
have shooting stars. We have shooting stars. We
Oh yeah,
never have a rock
and
fall
people
down.
track when they fall.
There is no
and this
rocks
is a
falling
shooting
down.
star that
That
somebody
is no,
fall.
bro. That is no shooting. That is no something
Yes.
like that. That is not. Nothing
Your
hits the earth.
firmament is broken if you believe
Bro,
in the
everything
firmament
is
and
energy.
meteorites
Bro, this
exist.
is something energy. Bro, that's something.
No, you don't. Okay, what is
Yeah,
energy?
Stairway. Yeah, Stairway.
Bro, wait.
Stairway. That's a great
the moon
question.
is a rock?
That's a great question. How, if there's a firmament, are there meteorites?
No, that is no meteorite. That's what I'm telling you, bro. That is
Wait,
what
do you
I'm
think
telling
meteorites don't exist?
They don't exist at all. This guy, he bring up something like from Pakistan. He go to Pakistan for visit, and he comes up with something like that, man. Come
Actually,
on.
I would
Be
love
real,
to go
man.
to Pakistan, but I've never been there.
Yes, India have been to the moon, and
I've
they give
never
you
been
this
to
stupid
India, but I've
rock
been to
right there.
New Zealand.
Bro, come on, don't say such random stuff, man. Come on, I feel I'm in
You
Disneyland
random stuff. Have you listened to what comes out of your mouth?
Bro, you say whatever, man. Come on. Okay, you believe the moon is a rock?
I don't believe it. I know it to be a rock.
So anything in space is solid. You call it a rock?
Well,
Wow.
the moon is a rock, not
You're
everything
so
in space.
dumb, man. No. That's not how we work, G. No, anything is solid, he call it a rock.
No,
Because
I
he
don't
tried to
call
sell rocks
anything
here on
that's
Earth. You know what I'm
solid
saying?
is a
This is
rock.
all because of business. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. Bro, we have crystals. We have gold. We have some. Bro, you tell me rocks. Are you serious right now? We have bunch of rocks on Earth, Matsko.
Okay, so do you know
What
what
is this,
that
gambas
is?
or what?
Do you know what that is?
Bro, it seems like what is this?
This is a solar flare from my live this afternoon where I showed everyone a live solar
CGI.
flare.
CGI.
Yeah, it's 55,000 miles high. 55,000. You can put, 8 Earths between the distance.
Hey. See, I told you I'm in Disneyland, bro. I swear. Bro, thank you.
I know millions
This is
of people
Disneyland,
have
man.
solar telescopes and can do this. So everybody
Bro, what
lives in
telescope?
fantasy land but you.
So, okay, have you seen the shooting star in Portugal last week? Have you seen that? And
No,
how
I
how
wasn't
do
in
you explain
Portugal
that?
last week.
I'm
I'm going to bring up one more picture and then I'm going to go cook some dinner. Thanks for having me up,
Me
Parker.
too, that's time to go, actually.
Of course.
Okay, do you know what this is?
Guys, he's trolling me or what right now? Do you see, guys, something?
Yeah, do you see a purple light?
Bro, I swear of everything, I see nothing. Bro, what is this?
Okay. Does everybody see the northern lights that were all the way down to Galveston, Texas? It reached the 23rd parallel north and the 26th parallel south. These northern lights were predicted by scientists to appear 2 weeks ago, and they did appear, and people all across the globe, where all the flat earthers live, because we have them all across the globe, saw the northern lights. So are scientists prophets, or do we actually measure things?
Prophets.
Hey, this is really random, man.
Yeah, because we watched coronal mass eruptions explode off the sun, and we tagged how fast they were moving, and we said, oh, look, they're going to impact the Earth's magnetic field in about 38 hours. And then 38 hours later, the northern lights started brightening up. And then we noticed the magnetic field of the plasma, because the solar storms, the coronal mass eruptions are plasma and they have a magnetic field. We're the opposite orientation of the Earth's magnetic field, and two opposing magnets will attract. And that's how the magnetic field of the Earth got bent so rapidly that 2 weekends ago. This was a once in a decade storm. It could happen again in the next 18 months, but it's highly unlikely. And if you didn't see this, you missed one of the greatest shows The earth puts on. When the sun gets mad, she shows it.
Okay, that's your theory. I will look into it because
It's,
we
it
are
is a
busy.
scientific theory. Thank you for saying that.
No, that's nothing with scientific theory, man. That's a Disneyland theory, actually. But yeah.
Yeah, your cell phone, humans, and I'm going to leave you with this. Thanks again, Parker. We got to do this more often. I love you, brother. So I'm just going to leave you with these thoughts. Science and humanity
Polaris.
has made your cell phone where humanity makes rocks do math.
We create math. We create algebra, so that means we create phones.
Did the
what
middle of my
about?
sentence interrupt the beginning of your sentence again? So humanity makes rocks do math. That's what computers are. We can predict solar eclipses. We can predict the aurora borealis. So either we're the greatest prophets to ever live on the earth, or go learn a little science and a little math, and you know what's going to come. Thank you all. Be nice to each other, and thank you again, Parker.
Of course,
I appreciate for everyone here, guys. And if you want to know what life is about, you have to know. You have to study the Revelation books. Simple like that.
We can critique your religion here.
No, you cannot.
We can.
How?
Yeah.
How?
Well, I have a question. Do you think God is all good?
Of course, it's all good, and it depends on you.
I have a question.
On you, by the way, yeah.
Do good parents allow their children to starve to death?
It depends on them.
It depends?
You say children?
Yeah, do good parents allow their children to starve to death?
No, of course not.
Well, there's 3.6 million children that starve to death every single year. Why does God allow them to starve to death? Given that he could have prevented it.
Okay, this is a matter, bro. This is something other than God. Okay, we are in a matrix, so we have to take care of our actions and things that we have and the revelations that we have. You know what
I
I'm saying?
understand, but what made my body work in such a way in which I require food to survive? Who made me have a hunger bar?
Yeah, your people. Someone did something.
What led to me having a hunger bar is your God, under your view, right?
Bro, if God will stop that thing, he will stop the earth and the heavens. He will just stop it.
Huh?
You know what I mean?
What do you mean?
Okay, by the way, I'm gonna make it easy. How God? Because we believe God destroyed Babylon, destroyed Atlantis, destroyed Lemuria, destroyed many other things. Why he did it?
Why did
because
he
the
destroy all those
nations are
things?
not submitting to his will. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so again, if they don't submit to his will and he gets mad because they don't do that and he destroys them because of it, isn't that exactly what he should have expected, given that he's all knowing?
But that's how it does. But he gives you a chance. Like now, TikTok as an application, we have community guidelines. So if you read you know about community guidelines, so it's not easy for you to do whatever. And if you do something, and if TikTok banned you or punish you for something, then
that doesn't mean it's justified.
Agree with it.
That doesn't mean it's justified, and that also doesn't mean that we have the same types of negative circumstances given that someone bans me on TikTok versus literally someone starves to death. I think that's a pretty big distinction. Your God literally made it so that children starve to death, and you think that's good?
That's not, of course. That's
yeah,
not
your God made our bodies work this way. Your God could have made our bodies in such a way in which it doesn't require food. But your God specifically did create us in such a way in which we do require food, which then led to children starving to death.
Okay, are you all-knowing?
No.
Oh, are you an intelligent human being?
Am I intelligent?
Of course, man. Are you human or a human intelligent? Which one?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, man. Which one? You choose one. Choose one.
Choose one, human or intelligent?
Yes. Are you human?
I think that's a false dichotomy.
Human like this, or are you human intelligent? So
am I human like what?
Intelligent human being. That means intelligent human being. That means someone who submit to something, and after submitting to it, he realizes it. So he knows what it's all about. So he's someone intelligent. So for him, it's easy to submit. You know what I mean? So that's
No,
how God.
I have no clue what you're yapping about.
Bro, so we are intelligent human beings out here. And that's why I say
I
we
don't
are
think
in
you
the
are.
matrix. Bro, come on. You cannot enter somewhere without a warning. Give you warning. Anything you go, you have a warning. That's what. So if you are intelligent, you will realize that warning. If you're dumb, you see it, but you don't realize it. Of course, you get punishment. It's normal. It's normal. That's normal. Logic.
Okay, so you think it's good for children to starve to death?
It's not children. Why you put children
There's
specifically?
3.6 million children that starve to death every year.
Where?
Huh?
Where that? Where? I didn't.
Where
see this.
around the world?
Where? Ukraine, Gaza? What do you mean?
I said all around the world, overall.
Okay, so do you accept the system that you are living in?
Do I accept the system I'm living in?
Yeah, the system, the one
Do,
world
do I
government.
think it's perfect? No, I don't think the system we
Yeah,
have right
exactly.
now is perfect.
So that's why the thing is not going perfect. That's the thing.
No
And
shit.
also, by the way, I tell you something. Bible and also the Quran, they talking about the last 4 years, and it's about right now. The last 4 years, because now the system will be broke, and religious people, they will take everything again back. So religious people, they're gonna be in the top, because now the evil ones, I don't mean the evil ones. This system is not enough for everyone. You know what I mean? They don't care of that's bro. Hiroshima. Who did Hiroshima? Let's talk about that, man.
A
You know what I mean? There is many things
country
happen.
whose government had majority Christians.
Bro, but the system is Zionist. It's not a Christian. That's the problem.
90% of Congress was Christian at the time.
Bro, I believe Romantic Empire create such a religion. You know what I mean? The Christianity have never been in power. And if they do have been in power, they are not Christians. They just doing it to control all Christian people. But who they are Zionists. And those people, they have, bro, I don't need to say this. Bro, these people is about to finish their game that they are playing. Because we cannot see
Nixie, thank you so much for the
people.
galaxy. I appreciate it, Nixie. Thank you.
And I can give you an example. The countries of the Muslim countries, all leaders that you are seeing, they all colonizing. So those leaders are not submitting to the will of their culture or Islamic way. And that's the same thing by Christianity. There is no leader who do Christianity. No one. So it's all fake things, It's like a Hollywood thing, you know what I mean? But at the end of it, it's closed.
All right.
Because
well,
we have promise and stuff.
All right. Well, is there anything else you want to talk about or add?
About God, bro, once I talk about God, I talk about his system. The law of God. We have a law of God. That's why that's the problem right now. People reject the law of God, and they're
Kevin,
trying to
thank you for
bring
the
up
boxing
something.
ring. Thank you so much, Kevin. I really appreciate that. I don't
So
understand
yeah,
what your points
when the
are.
law of God submit to our system, I think we will not live like that, and you will not see such things, and I will never hear this question that you just asked me. So yeah, what I'm gonna say. God bless everyone, bro. That's it. And thank you for having me, bro. Thank you so much.
Appreciate
Peace
you
and
coming
love.
up.
Peace and love. Thank you.
All right, let's get on to the next person. Only send a guest request if you do disagree, y'all.
What's up, Parker?
Have you repented?
I've repented.
How do you feel about the older millennial?
I think he destroyed you guys.
Katie, thank you for the $10. Thank you so much.
What he was speaking about, you guys took completely out of context. He was clearly speaking about abortion, and you guys try to clip him and make it seem like he said this out of spite of people with mental illnesses.
You would think that, right?
Well, I have
you can literally watch the videos.
No, I have the recording, Parker.
No,
I recorded everything last night.
Yeah, please show me the.
Go on fake leftist's account and go tell me what's being posted right now.
Fake leftist account. I posted video.
You have that
I
blocked.
posted a comprehensive video. Actually, older millennial blocked me. Do you want to hear the point in which he was talking about veganism? He wasn't talking about abortion.
No, he was speaking on abortion.
No, he wasn't. You're lying.
I have the clips. I have the videos.
I have the clip of him talking about. I posted it on my channel. Do you want him talking about abortion? Not about abortion. Do you want to hear him talking specifically about about veganism? He talked with Efren Taylor.
And to be honest, I don't know why he didn't just say it was AI that when Chris pulled up this video.
Because it wasn't.
At this point, you can just say it's AI if you mess up.
Bruh, you're actually so fucked up. That's lying, isn't it? Are you really condoning lying, platform? Isn't that a sin?
You guys lie every single day. I don't know why.
I don't lie every day.
Harry, I have hundreds of clips, millions of clips of Harry lying.
Millions, I bet. I'd love to see. I'd love to see one of them.
Go on Fake Leftist's account, the account you've blocked, and go tell me what's about.
I don't know who Fake Leftist is.
Yeah, I know. I know you guys don't. Go look to see.
So if I don't know who it is, what's the issue?
Videos.
Say that again.
You're in 3 or 4 of the videos on Fake Leftists.
On TikTok?
Yeah, they're just started. You block them.
I don't block anyone, but
no, wait.
My mods might have.
Yeah, so your mods might have, but
I just looked it up. There's no Fake Leftist account.
Yes, it's also called @I don't know what it is, or @I don't know what is us.
I don't know what is us.
Mm-hmm.
No account comes up, other than random accounts.
Yeah, because you blocked it. It's my account. You blocked my account.
Okay, well, I don't see it.
I have so many clips of you guys. You guys don't even understand what's coming. So, anyways, yeah. Besides that,
you have so many clips, but dude, do you not condemn what he said though? He said that it was justified.
No, I condemn if it was
no, he did. He platform. When I say I'm not just making this up. I promise you, I'm not just making this up. Really, human to human right now. He genuinely said that. He genuinely said that it was okay to murder people who have mental illnesses.
Yeah, if that was the case,
mental
but
disabilities.
He explained himself. You guys.
No, he didn't. He lied.
No, wait. He said that he specifically meant people like you, Harry, and Dean, who don't use your
he didn't mean that.
sense.
And platform, you need to watch my video because I proved that's not true. I proved that he didn't mean that because he said that you can identify a mental disability in utero. You can't identify willful ignorance in utero.
He's obviously being if you think that's literal, then this is your problem.
What do you mean?
If you think he literally means somebody in utero that you can identify if they're just an idiot or not, then that's your problem.
You can't identify them in utero. So
obviously,
if he's using mental disability in the way in which it's compatible with saying that you can identify that someone has a mental disability in utero, that means that it's not consistent with saying he's saying willfully ignorant. And even if he was saying willfully ignorant, you're saying it's okay to say it's okay to murder me, Harry, and Chris, and Dean? Are you serious?
I'm not saying that, but you guys say it's okay.
Wait, that's what he said then. If you say that he's basing it on that definition, platform, if you say he's basing it on that definition, you're then saying it's okay to murder me, Dean, Chris, and Harry.
Wait, so are you guys willfully?
Is that what you're saying?
Willfully ignorant?
That's what he said. He said that we meet his definition of willfully ignorant.
Well,
so we meet that definition, and that's the definition he's using. He said it's justified to literally murder us.
Okay, that's not my opinion, Parker.
Do you disagree with him on that? Do you condemn him for that?
You want me to condemn somebody?
Yeah.
I agree with a million other things he speaks about.
Oh, so you're just gonna ignore the fact that he said you can literally throw mentally disabled people off of
How many times would you guys say it's okay to just flush a yeetus down the toilet?
Are we talking non-sentient?
I don't care if it's sentient or not. That's my point.
Yes, it does matter.
No, it doesn't matter to us. It doesn't matter to us pro-lifers if it's sentient or not. It's a human species. It's of the human species. You cannot.
Do you understand the distinction between a non-sentient fetus and a sentient mentally disabled person?
I don't care about the distinction.
That is a clear distinction.
I don't care about your opinion. That's what I don't think you guys understand. We don't care about how you feel if it has sentience or not. We understand that this is a human organism and you should not unalive it.
Wait, let me ask you a question. A mentally disabled person and an embryo, right, that is non-sentient, which has more value?
You're asking a question. Okay.
Platform, which has more value?
Sorry, go ahead and ask.
Which has more value, the mentally disabled person who's sentient or the embryo that's not sentient?
I would give them both the same value.
The same value?
Same value.
You think it's just as wrong to kill an embryo or a frozen embryo as it is to kill a mentally disabled person?
I don't believe in IVF. I don't believe in birth control. I don't believe in any of these things. Yes.
You think that's the exact same?
In my moral compass, yes, it is wrong. Just as wrong to kill or to unalive a fetus that is not sentient.
What about a zygote?
As it is to a mentally ill.
Okay, so let's say I have a petri dish. I cause fertilization.
I don't believe in IVF.
Right, there's a zygote. No, you believe it exists though, right?
It exists. I don't believe it's morally right.
Okay, but like if I were to slap the zygote, right, is that just as bad as someone murdering a mentally disabled person?
Did you unalive the zygote when you slapped it?
Yes.
Then yeah, it's just as wrong.
It's just as bad.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Slapping a zygote, is that just as bad
A
as
plus B equals unaliving? There you go. That's my answer for you.
Do you think slapping the zygote is just as bad as murdering an infant?
It's the same question you ask every Christian that comes up.
Do you think it's just as bad as murdering an infant?
It's the same question you ask every Christian.
No, answer the question. Do you think it's just as bad to murder an infant?
Would you do it? Absolutely.
Do you think it's just as bad to murder a 3-year-old as it is to slap a zygote?
Yes. Is it gonna murder? Is it gonna unalive the zygote?
So wait. So women who have IUDs, should they go to prison?
I think IUDs need to be removed from the market.
No, but if someone has an IUD and uses it, knowing that it's going to lead to these things, do you think that it should be the case that they go to prison?
No, knowingly they're unaliving this zygote.
Yeah, through the use of IUD.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you're a woman who has an IUD, type a 1 in the comment section because Platform thinks you should go to prison.
I just don't care about
Secondly, Platform, how do you feel about older millennials' view that he thinks abortion is okay, right, for the first time, and then after the first elective abortion, they should get sterilized
Parker,
forcefully.
I have a clip of you screaming, "Shut up, older millennials, shut up!"
I did, yeah, I did say
you
shut
don't
up.
Stop talking. You haven't.
No, he was talking over me, and I was telling him to shut up because he was talking over me every single time I spoke. Yeah, I was just clarifying the statement to you.
So, Parker, you think that you ask every Christian that comes up here about the same question about 10 times in 10 different ways to justify why they look. You're just trying to make Christians look terrible because we follow our Lord and Savior, and we would do anything for our Lord and Savior. If He commanded us to do something, we would absolutely do it. So,
if God commanded you to grape a child, would you do it?
See, this is how disgusting.
You said anything. You said anything.
You have a disgusting mind. This is why
you said you would do anything.
This is why
you said you would do anything.
You fake lefts will be exposed.
You said you would do anything.
Parker, why does your mind resort to like raping of children? That's really gross.
Because it's an extraordinarily evil thing.
You know
it's evil.
Things, Parker?
Hey, listen,
Parker.
No, don't talk over me. You know it's evil. It's a clearly evil reductio. You conceding to doing it would be clearly ridiculous. That's the reason why I asked it.
Do you think about raping children, Parker?
No, I don't. Now, can you answer the question?
What normal person would ask a question along those lines?
One that's trying to get an answer, because you said that it is the case that you are going to do anything.
There's no justification for that question.
You're literally just like not trying to engage with it.
It's not an engage. You don't engage in these type of questions.
Okay, then I'll ask you a different question.
You don't go on a debate platform in front of the country and ask these questions to a president if you were trying to become president.
If that's what he said, yeah.
And tell your mods to stop muting me.
It's Matt. I'll let him mute you as much as he wants.
You just use Matt for your sources. Let's be real.
I use it. One of my good friends, right, helps me out with one thing, and that means I'm using it.
You aren't real people. Let's be real.
We aren't real people?
You're not real. You guys are all paid. You're not real people, and you guys.
We're all paid, not real people. So Matt and I are not friends. I'm using him, but we're also not real people. So that means, like, what?
Evil will not prosper. So,
dude, Matt is one of my best friends.
I'm glad. I'm just telling you, Parker, it's embarrassing when you go up and debate older millennial and think that like you walked away with like a win or something. And even Dean,
he said that it was okay to murder mentally disabled people, that women who get one elective abortion should be forcefully sterilized. Right? He thought fucking Pearl Harbor was December 10th.
He said December 10th. Get over yourself.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
3 days away.
He didn't know how the tax policy worked. He didn't know how jobs are created. But there were plenty of things.
He got actually, I have a clip on that. Go to Fake Left's account. Wait, you don't know how jobs are created. You are saying that jobs are created because of the demand. That's false. Jobs are created.
I said the main. If you actually listen, platform. Hey, platform. If you actually listened, the main influence, the main driver for why a job is created is the demand, because that then creates the incentive for companies to create that. I'm not saying it's only dependent upon the demand. What I said is the main driver is demand. Right, but not only are you not letting me finish, but neither did older millennial, and that's why both of you don't
He asked you
understand
a
what I'm
simple
saying.
question.
Secondly, you're purposefully misrepresenting things I'm saying because you don't like me.
I have recordings. I don't
Platform.
like
I'm
you,
not
Parker.
trolling.
I actually
You
appreciate you more
literally,
than
you literally purposefully misrepresent things that I say because you don't like me.
No, Parker. I actually don't. It's not that I don't like you. I actually appreciate your debate platform more than Dean's or Harry's or anybody else's because I think you're the most
Then why do you
genuine.
act so disingenuously with me?
No, because I have recordings of what you say.
No, because you
He asked
misunderstood
you
what
a
I said. I
specific question.
clarified.
He asked you a specific question. You answered.
I
with
actually
demand.
clarified. Hey, platform, I just explained it to you and you didn't listen. Again.
But he asked the question. You didn't ask the question. You were responding to the question, and now you're trying to take his question, turn it, and then answer with demand. That was what you did.
No.
That's exactly what you did.
No, listen. They ask how jobs are created. I said the main influence, the main driver is going to be demand. That's true. Is that not true?
That's not true.
Okay, well then explain to me how it
He
works,
said
platform.
how are jobs provided within the United States or something along those lines. And
How
it's
are
the
jobs
fact
created?
that how
And I
are jobs
explained that the main
provided?
driver is
jobs are provided by the rich in the top 1%. The Fortune
platform.
500
What
companies.
incentivizes
So when
them
these
to be in a
Fortune-
particular market?
Can I finish? When
No,
these
what
Fortune 500
incentivizes them to be in a particular market?
When the Fortune 500 companies,
Platform,
when they
what
are,
incentivizes
when they are
them
given
to engage
tax
in a-
breaks by the federal government.
What incentivizes them to go into a particular market?
Yes, obviously there has to be some type of product or something that needs
Demand.
to be
Demand platform.
Demand is off of a product, Parker. You're missing steps.
No, they demand a particular good or
skipping
service,
steps. You're an
and then a
economics
particular
major.
firm might then step in to provide that good or service, given that there's demand. If there's not demand, well, then there's no good or service that's valued.
Absolutely, but who's providing the jobs?
I'm not.
That's
the
what he
demand,
asked you.
That demand.
No, the demand isn't providing.
That
the
is the
jobs.
main influence.
No, you're talking about influence. Who is literally providing the jobs? This is where he brought up practicality.
Well,
and your
it's going to be the
philosophy.
demand.
These are two different things. You're speaking in a philosophy mindset. He's speaking practicality.
Listen, can I explain? No, you're not understanding practicality. The whole point and reason why those jobs exist is because there's a demand for that job.
And what if
there was
nobody
no
could provide
demand for
these
that?
jobs?
Let me finish. If there was no demand for that job, there would be no job because it's not profitable. That's what you're not understanding. When you look at this from an outside of an economics lens, you might think what you're thinking right now, platform. What I'm telling you is that you don't understand how these markets are based upon systems of incentives. You don't understand it. That's what I'm explaining to you.
Let's say there's a demand for a product, Parker, and nobody can provide for this demand because the product is a rare metal, something that we can't.
Maybe
get.
too expensive. Right?
Yeah, too expensive.
That has nothing to do with
what would happen?
That has everything to do with the cost of the commodity, not the provider of the service.
Would there be a product then, Parker? If there was,
that has nothing to do with the provider of the service.
This is a system, Parker.
I'm sorry, platform, but you just need to listen. Okay, I'm actually explaining to you how this works. That has to do with the cost of the commodity and the marginal cost. That has nothing to do with the person providing the service. The person providing the service would then get paid in profits. Okay, marginal cost is what influenced why that didn't exist. That has nothing to do with the person providing the service.
Once again, let's go back to the question that was asked. Who is giving the jobs?
People who would...
Who is giving the jobs?
The business is going to hire you. I'm not disputing that platform.
Great, so we can
But
agree
you're not
on that.
understanding the reason why the job exists in the first place. Because he was
I
asking...
understand. Parker, I
Let's
think
stop
you
talking,
repeated
platform.
yourself.
He was asking what creates jobs. What causes jobs into existence. That's what he was asking. He was not asking... Right, the other thing that you're referencing.
That's false.
Okay,
That's
play
a
the
lie.
recording, platform.
No, it's not on my. It's on my phone. I'm on my phone. I'm telling you.
Okay, well then go on a different device and come back.
I have it. It's on Fake Leftist's account.
Dude, I don't even have that. I literally,
Yeah, I know,
I'll go on a separate account. I'll go on a
your mods blocked Fake Leftist.
Okay, well then I'll go on a separate account and I'll look for it.
Great, go do that and then watch it.
Okay, what is
play
it?
for
Fake.
your audience,
So wait,
because
what's
that's not what
the
he asked
name?
you.
What's the name?
Fake Leftist.
All right. I looked that up. There's nothing that comes up.
Yes, there. Okay, I'll run. Let me go grab it.
Which one are you?
The first one.
The three followers one?
No followers. Just created it.
Oh, okay. I didn't expect it to only have 3 followers, but all right.
I just
which one is it?
Let me see them. Do you see it?
No, because I
got
didn't
a
know,
million more
but Matt
coming,
sent it to
buddy.
me, so
I got a
I'm looking
million more
at it.
coming.
To make money off of that aspect of the market. If there was no demand, well then the service that they're providing is worthless, right? Because it has no value on the other side. Okay, so
Right.
what I want to reference
Wait,
is that
wait. That doesn't explain where jobs come from.
I did explain it. I explained
No,
directly.
demand-
It's from the demand, right?
Bro,
it's from the demand.
But again, you're taking a philosophical thought process.
No.
I work in the practical business.
No, it's from economics. Sorry, I studied economics in
bro,
class, right, in college.
God. Bro, demand doesn't create anything unless there is someone with the capital to create the company to provide for that demand.
Yeah, but the main
It's just-
incentive comes from the demand.
I said yeah, by the way.
Interesting.
Did you hear what I said? I said yeah, but the main incentive comes from the demand.
But we don't. But that wasn't the question asked.
Oh my
You're
God! It's
switching the
almost
question.
like
So
in
you
the
concede-
clip
You concede
platform.
to the
You're
point
so
that
you're so
if there's no
disingenuous.
capital for
You're
the
so
demand-
disingenuous. You're so disingenuous. The point you literally clipped and you literally had on your page literally was the same point I just explained to you. We're gonna keep listening though. Your bad faith.
People that go, we want this,
No,
and
you-
it just fucking appears.
No, I'm not saying that it just fucking appears.
So again,
What I'm saying is that the whole process originates from demand. Because the reason why the whole process originates from demand is because there is no indicator in the market for them to produce that good or service if there's no profit from it. Because they're all profit maximizing firms.
like clearly, Parker, we know this.
Let me please finish. Let me please, because you're not letting me finish. Be
Oh my
quiet.
God, what's your
Millennial, be quiet.
Bro, what's your
Shut up. Shut up.
That first of all,
And that's when he kicked me.
I'm not gonna have some 22-year-old kid who thinks jobs come from demand
Oh no.
to tell me to shut up. That's not how it works, bro. Here's the thing. This is such a 22-year-old
Thank you.
answer. Where do jobs
Says the one who doesn't understand economics.
No, I think we understand economics very well. I have the whole
rich person
video.
to create the
Platform, you don't understand economics at all.
Parker, I don't need to understand economics 101
Yes, you do.
to understand that demand. Yeah, demand.
Yes,
might
you
be
do.
one
You
of
don't
the
understand the law of
influencers
demand
for
or the law of
product, but
supply.
if you don't have the capital gain or the capital to create the product, then there's going to be no demand.
Well, there's going to be
The
capital
demand will
regardless
fall.
because capital is just reflective of social values.
Wait, can I
So
ask you a question?
capital is going to be in existence either way. The demand is what drives the creation of jobs.
Okay,
because
so let
if
me
there
ask
is
you a
no
question.
push for demand, then there is going to be no creation of jobs.
Parker, so let me ask you a question. If there was a demand for
Wait,
a
and I'll just
product-
ask you this question:
Wait,
Why are
let
there
me
more
finish,
jobs?
Parker.
No,
Parker,
I
I've
want
let
you to
you
listen to this
speak.
one. Why are there more jobs in AI now?
What?
Is it because there are more firms willing to create, right, these different types of conditions for engineers, software engineers? Why? Because
I don't know,
there's
tell
more of
me.
a demand for that good or service.
Okay, Parker, let me ask you a question. So let's say there's a demand for a good or a service, correct? And let's say that this demand or service is so expensive that no one can come up with this good or service because it is no, listen to my question because now you're ready to respond, you're not listening. You got 2 ears, one mouth. When it comes to a demand or product that is too expensive and nobody can produce this, will the demand go away?
What? I didn't
Will the
understand what you're trying
demand
to
go
say.
away if the product or service is too expensive for any person to come up with the capital to
No,
produce this?
not
Yeah, the demand will go
necessarily.
away because they'll find something new to switch.
No,
it
that
for.
would just be that the demand shifted towards
So
substitutes.
if the demand, just because the demand there doesn't mean that there's going to be jobs.
No, listen, you're not understanding. I said again, the main driver, the main influence is demand. The reason why that doesn't happen in that scenario is not because of like a service provider or something. It's because of the marginal cost of the commodity being provided.
But we understand this. We agree. No one's disputing that point.
Because we're asking, like, what's the
problem was with
creation
you-
of
with you
jobs?
debating
The main
older
driver of
millennials,
that
you were
is-
trying to drive your point, and he was trying to drive his point, and you guys were running in circles because this is what you like leftists do. You love to love to run your points, and you don't like to respond to people that are actually asking you other points.
I did respond to every single point.
No, you didn't.
Name one
I have it
point.
on
Name one
recording.
point I didn't respond to.
You didn't respond to that simple question. You kept saying demand. That wasn't the answer to the question.
No, I literally answered the question. I said the main driver is. I said the main driver is demand.
But that wasn't the question. You're answering a question that's not like if he has to give
No,
you
he asked
multiple
what
choice
creates
questions, you
jobs.
still wouldn't have answered A through D.
He asked what creates jobs, and I told you the main driver. Like, what are you talking about, platform? You're literally you're just disingenuous. You just
No,
come on my
I'm not
live to piss
disingenuous.
us off. Like
No, I'm not trying to piss you off.
unironically,
I'm just giving
you
you my
just no,
opinion.
you actually just come on the platform to do that because
just
you
mad
don't
because
understand.
I'm giving you
I'm
facts.
platform.
It's-
I'm just talking basically right now. Please stop. All right, you just come on my platform to annoy me. You have no understanding of economics, no understanding of basic economics. I'm describing it to you, and even when I do describe it to you, it is the case that you just don't try to understand. So you're saying that I am just. Let me please finish. Let me please finish. You're saying that I'm not listening and that I'm just responding, right? That's what you're doing, platform. So what you're doing there is you're projecting. You're not telling me what I'm doing. You're not critiquing anything that I've done. You are quite literally just projecting the way that you engage in these conversations.
No, I'm not even debating with you on this. I haven't even debated. This isn't even a debate. You asked me how the conversation went with older millennial. You simply asked me that question. I said,
You're
I think
providing
you
an
did very
argument and I'm
poorly.
responding to it. That's a debate, dude.
No, not everything's a debate. Sometimes you just have conversation, Parker.
What is a debate? Tell me.
A
This
debate
is a
is when you have
conversation that is
topics,
about a
when you
debate.
have-
It's
when you
debating.
have topics at hand that you're trying to hold with facts and trying to push your point. That's a
What?
debate.
No, a debate is when you engage in argumentation.
Yeah,
You're providing
okay.
an argument, and I'm engaging in critiquing that argument. We're
Parker,
giving
there's
rebuttals.
many different forms of
we're giving
debating, right?
disagreements. Right? This is a debate, dude.
How many different
It's
forms
an
of debating
informal
are
one.
there? Informal debating. Okay, there's formal debating. Parker, when
Yeah,
you
I
were-
always do informal debates.
Okay, great. When you asked my critique, I'm not debating you on the fact of who won between you or older millennial. I'm telling you that my critique was the fact that you didn't answer his question and that's why he kicked you.
No, I did answer his question. He just didn't let me fully explain it, and he tried to misrepresent me the same way that you did.
No, if you have an A through D, if he gave you multiple choice question list on that question, you still wouldn't have answered. You would have said try to explain yourself. That's not how it goes when you go into an test.
I would answer and then explain myself.
Right, but nobody cares when you're taking an exam. Nobody cares.
Oh my god,
for
he
an
explains
explanation why
himself
you're
in
wrong.
a fucking debate. Like what?
And then you guys bring up his DUIs, and I think it's just sad that you guys.
I didn't bring that
attacked
up.
his. You're right, you didn't, but you were in there laughing about it. It's like you guys attack people's characters because you.
He
get
was
so
doing that the whole
uncomfortable-
time about us.
You get so uncomfortable with the fact.
He
that
literally
people
said
call
it was
you out.
okay to murder me, Chris, and Dean, and you didn't even, and Harry as well. You didn't fucking care about that. You're gonna
Wait,
sit there and you're
when
gonna be
did I
like, oh my
say-
god, you fucking Harry brought up his DUIs, but he literally called for the murder of you all, and that's not what you're critiquing.
Wait,
Get a fucking grip.
no, you
platform.
need to get a grip. You need to get.
You
a
need
grip.
a grip, dude. Wait, where are your
You are
fucking
a-
values as a Christian? Seriously,
Yeah,
dude.
you have.
Where are
you
your
can't even-
values?
You can't even bring up moral values because you don't have any values. You don't have any.
I
Morals.
do have values. You're
No,
wrong.
You have no morals.
Dude, I
stop
do have
speaking On
morals.
Christians, stop
You're
speaking
wrong.
on Christians that we don't have morals because we
Zid,
hold
thank you for
that,
the $1.11
we hold the pro-life stance.
No,
because we
platform.
think
I
it's
never
wrong
said
to
that. I
unalive
never said
innocent
that.
babies.
I said you're
it's
not holding
disgusting.
up. Platform. I said you're not holding up to your moral
No,
values.
you don't
That's what I
have any
said.
morals to even to even.
I do
put-
have
to
morals.
even
You're just
compare
straw
to my
manning.
morals or to
Nice
any
straw man
Christian's morals.
platform. Nice straw man.
You have no
you
morals
misunderstanding
to even-
something
you don't
you've
even-
been explained like 7 times. Right? It doesn't actually give you any type of
Parker,
like
you-
good luck in the conversation. I hope you know
Parker,
that.
you have no morals to even compare to a Christian. So I
You're
don't know how you
hilarious.
even bring up morals. If
I
you don't
clearly
even
do have
You
morals.
don't even have someone to agree.
Wait, platform. What are morals?
Yeah, we have our objective morality from God.
What-
You have no objective morality.
Wait,
You have no
is morality
from anybody
here,
but what's
platform?
in front
Can
of
I ask you a question? Is morality true dependent upon God or independent of God?
It'd be independent of God.
Oh, okay. So it's independent of God. So there are facts of reality as it relates to morality that God didn't establish. So God's just
Subjective
discovering these
understanding.
facts
So
that
we
were
can talk about
established
this, but
outside
you're not
of
gonna
Him.
Understand it.
So listen,
Because you can't put yourself into the Christian worldview. When we have a subjective understanding of the
So what?
objective morality.
So what's independent of God that determines the facts of morality?
Yeah, us humans have a subjective understanding of the independence of God's objective morality.
No,
It's very
What do you mean
simple.
God's objective
It's-
morality? I'm asking you,
God
what
has an
determines
objective
if
morality.
it's
God came and
independent
gave
of
rules.
God?
God came and gave laws. These are the laws we must follow. Now we can take these laws and we could say, okay, yes, it's unalived. Just like with you pro-choicers, some of you pro-choicers that are Christians say, okay, it's not wrong to unalive this innocent being because it is infringing upon the life of someone else. That is a subjective understanding that thou shalt not kill.
Hey, platform.
So-
Listen to this. If you believe morality is objective, whether or not
Why are you
God
trying to
exists.
debate me on morality now?
Listen.
You're
If you
such a-
believe,
you
let's
jump
just
from
listen.
topic
Just
to
listen.
topic, Parker.
If you agree that morality is objective, whether or not God exists, it would still be objective. So you can't say I don't have any moral values to go off of. If it's objective either way.
Exactly, but you have such a bad subjective understanding of objective morality that you have no morals. You have no morals.
I do have morals.
No, you have no morals.
Yes, I do.
How do you have morals if you don't believe in a God?
Again, because it is the case that even if you consider it objective, it's going to
Do
be
you
true
concede-
independent of God existing.
Do you
and if
concede-
it's based upon my view, it's going to be a description of my psychological preferences.
Do you
So yeah, I do
concede-
have psychological preferences that relates to morality.
So do you
Clearly,
concede
I have a
that
better
objective
judge of
morality comes
character.
from God?
Clearly, I have a better judge of character than you do because you want to vote for fucking Donald Trump.
Oh, we can get into this because
No, we can get into all of that.
I've been waiting for you to let me up because
Skip, thank
I
you for
know
the
this is
dollar.
a different topic, but I have on my iPad. I'm ready, Parker. I'm ready.
Platform, name one policy that Donald Trump influenced to get passed that benefit the middle class.
Parker. First off, the Prison Reform Act is the one thing I'm going to say to you. The second thing I'm going to say to you is I don't care about policy.
How did that benefit the middle class?
Wait. Can I speak? Can you give me like a 2-minute monologue?
2 minutes?
Okay, not 2 minutes. Like, actually, I need like 15 seconds where you just don't interrupt me.
Oh, sure.
Okay, hold on. All right. McDonald's price. A medium French fry from McDonald's in end of 2019 was $1.79. In mid of 2024, it's $4.19. That's a 134% increase. McChicken from McDonald's, $1.29 in end of 2019, $3.89 in mid 2024. Violation warning.
You got a flag.
increase.
I got to go on to the next person. I'll just explain. I'll explain because he got a violation. What's it called? So, one thing that's funny about this is that when they have less demand and they're making less money because of boycotts, they have to increase prices a bit more than they would have if they had greater demand because they would have been making more profits. So likely what could explain the increase in their prices to a greater degree than what we saw on average was the boycotts. That's just one thing to say. Two, as it relates to the context of inflation, you have no really good reason to believe that inflation is caused by Biden. Like, not at all. Just because it happened under his administration does not mean it's caused by him. But yeah, keep tapping that screen, everyone. It's not me, chat. It's literally TikTok. It's literally TikTok. Platform can send a guest request back if he wants. He just needs to get him off, and then he can send one back. He just wanted to tell us his order. Yeah, so real, bro. So fucking real.
All right, so let me continue. So 201% increase, and you can't say, oh, just because Biden's in office, it doesn't mean this is Biden's fault. You guys sit up here as liberals and leftists, and you say anytime Trump is in office and anything that happens, the January 6th debacle, anything that happens, it's Trump's fault. But now that Biden's in office, it's no longer Biden's fault or his administration's fault. It is
No, lies.
100%.
You're lying. You're lying. I'll explain why you're lying.
No, wait, no,
because,
let me
because I
finish.
don't come up here. No, you're lying about me. So I don't come up here and I don't say everything that happened under his administration, it was caused by him. The 14.7% unemployment happened under his administration. I don't say it was caused by him.
Well,
I'll
obviously,
point
that
to
was
things that he
COVID.
particularly did to influence these things to happen.
No,
and you
you
can bring up
couldn't
the
even-
same thing. I am just arguing that you have to provide that basis.
Parker, does Congress decide how much money we spend as a country?
Yeah.
So when Congress is deciding to spend billions and billions of dollars to go towards other countries for foreign aid, do you think this is going to affect our economy?
Do I think this is going to affect our economy?
Yeah.
Like the inflation?
Yeah, is it going to affect inflation?
Well, wait, sorry. Restate the question again.
Congress deciding how much money we're going to spend as a country, them sending money to foreign countries, billions of dollars, do you think that's going to affect our economy?
I don't think that's going to cause inflation, but overall spending can cause minor levels of inflation. But if you want to look at spending, there was a greater level of M2 money supply increase under Trump's administration, along with the fact that he added more to the debt. So you have no argument.
Yeah, but why are the Federal Reserves printing so much money under Biden's administration?
There was more printed under Trump's. I just told you M2 money supply increased.
Wait, can you
to
show
a
me
greater...
more was printed under Trump's administration?
Yeah.
Printed, specifically printed.
Well, I'll tell you the increase in money supply. That's what's
No,
relevant.
I don't care about increase in money supply. How much was printed under
What?
Trump and how much was printed under Biden?
Wait. Do you understand that the only thing that would affect inflation would be how much there's an increase in money supply?
No, because as you print more money as well, that's going to also increase inflation.
Why would that increase inflation?
Because you just keep printing and printing and printing, increase printing, then it's going to decrease the value of the U.S. dollar.
Why does it decrease the
Increase
value?
Well, you can see the U.S. dollar is clearly falling, and it's been steadily falling.
Why
since
does it
19
decrease the value?
Because we have such a high supply of it.
Yeah, that's money supply, moron.
Yeah.
I just told you.
So
Listen to the words that
moron.
I'm saying. M2 money supply
ad-homs,
increased
the
more.
ad-homs.
That's not an ad hom. I didn't say you're wrong because of that. I
You said
called you a
I'm
moron
moron.
as an insult after you said something dumb. Okay? That's not saying you're wrong, but of course you don't know what an ad hom is. You're also dumb.
Yeah, so back to my point. So how much is the Federal Reserve printing under the Biden administration compared to the Trump administration? Can you answer
There
that?
was less of an
Can
increase
you
in
answer
M2.
this specific question just for once in
This
your
guy's
life?
so delusional,
For
bro.
once in your life.
Platform,
answer
you're
a
so
question?
delusional. You're
Can
so
you,
delusional.
can you answer a question once in your life, Parker?
There's
It
a greater
seems like you're
increase under
deflecting.
Trump's administration.
No, you're not. Wait, that's a lie. You're not answering the question.
No, it's not. You want to bet? Would you
Wait,
like
so
to put
more
money on that
was
platform?
printed under Trump's administration than Biden's administration?
There was a greater increase in
Was
the
more
M2
money
money.
printed under Trump's administration or Biden's administration? Stop running from the question.
Trump's. Look,
Printed.
the increase in M2 money supply. You see this?
That's not M2 is not printed.
This is M2 money. What is okay, dude? Why would printing lead to inflation?
Because the more you print and the more dollar bills you have, it would decrease the value of the U.S. dollar. So you would need more money to purchase things now.
Okay, that's because of the increase in money supply platform.
Parker, I'm asking a simple question. If you can't answer the question, that's fine. We can
Platform.
move on.
I'm sorry, you're just dumb.
No,
Like,
it's
you
not,
actually
it's not that I'm
are.
dumb. It's not. Parker,
You actually-
can
you're
call
like-
me
you're
dumb.
actually
You're
just
literally-
dumb.
You literally have an economics degree. Please don't.
Yes,
tell
and
me
I'm
dumb.
explaining it to you right now.
Yeah, and
you just
you're
explained
explaining
it
something
in
you don't
front
even
of you. It just
understand.
happened. Platform. It literally just
You
happened
literally
in front
have
of
a
you.
bachelor's degree. Please don't tell me I'm dumb. Please don't tell me I'm dumb.
Platform. You're a chiropractor.
I'm not. Once again, Parker,
Actually,
I'm
not yet.
A chiro. This
You're
is
not a
your problem.
chiropractor yet.
I'm not a chiro. I'm a physician.
Yeah, not yet.
No,
you're
I'm
gonna
gonna
be
be
a
a
you're a
physician.
chiropractor.
I'm
Get a
gonna be a
grip, dude.
physician. Get a grip. in your
Don't
life.
try to write it out for real. You're a chiropractor,
You want
bro.
to talk about economics? You don't
Yes.
even understand the. I asked you a simple question. You can't even answer this question. If your professor asked you in class,
Anna, thank
this
you for the
question and you answered with that
$6.66.
question, he would
Thank you
laugh in
so
your
much,
face.
Anna. I really appreciate that.
Parker, he would laugh in your face.
Yes, they can.
Okay, so if you're admitting that lesbians can reproduce, then who the fuck are you to say that they'd be stopping future generations from occurring? Like, those two statements are contradictory.
They can't reproduce and have children that are actually theirs. They'll be partially theirs.
What do you wait? No, every single person that is birthed from a female's uterus is only partially the female's child.
Okay,
That's just
and-
how it works. What's the point here?
Okay, and it has the genetic, like the actual genetic father, but there's no father in this relationship. There's only two women, so it would only
Okay,
be
I
one
think that you're confusing yourself here. You made the claim that lesbians can't reproduce. That claim is wrong. I want you to go ahead and concede the point. You seem to want to make the argument that they specifically can't reproduce from reproduction with their partner, which is true in most cases, but that is completely and unequivocally totally different from them not being able to reproduce at all.
Okay, wait. So for IVF, would the child be for one part of the mother, right? Since there's two women, so it would be for one. Okay, so and it would be from a random other guy, yeah, which leaves one like the other woman, like she has no relation to the child, so it stops that the genetic children, like they aren't physically like linked together. They've got one person's sperm and like one person's mother.
Wait, I have a question. Is adopting children wrong?
Yes, but also is your.
You think adoption's wrong?
No. It's obviously not wrong, but it's still.
Okay, so you're saying that
it
it's
stops the
obviously
world developing.
you 1 second. You told me that adoption is obviously not wrong because actually you didn't give a reason. That's all I need to know. So in other words, what you're saying is raising a child that is not genetically yours is obviously not wrong. Okay.
No, wait.
The shit's on your own
Adoption
argument.
still
here.
stops the development of the world, like the.
No, it doesn't. People that adopt usually can't have kids on their own. Like, I don't understand what your point is. And it definitely furthers the development of the world because it actually gives these young kids home. But hey, man, I think that what you're meaning to say here is that you think it's wrong to engage in lesbian intercourse because lesbian intercourse it does not lead to reproduction. So I'll just simply ask you this question. If I have an infertile wife or girlfriend, is it wrong for me to engage in intercourse with her?
So wait, you're not like You're not gay in that way.
Don't say that word. It'll get the live
Okay.
flagged.
So you're not lesbian. You're normal. You're straight.
Okay, so once again, being straight isn't classified as normal. In fact, I just think that that's going to be indicative of you like
Okay.
perpetuating the heteronormative society. But you didn't answer my question here.
I
I
am.
am straight. Go ahead and answer my question. Is it wrong for me to engage in intercourse with like my infertile wife or girlfriend?
Okay. So in this example, you're completely straight.
Yes.
Okay. So then it's fine. That should be fine.
Okay, so the relevant distinction as to why you find it wrong to engage in lesbian intercourse isn't because it doesn't lead to reproduction, but it's rather because they're simply not straight. So why is being simply not straight wrong?
No, because it overall stops the development of the world. That's why.
Wait, you understand if I married an infertile woman, we wouldn't be able to reproduce just like two women marrying one another.
Okay, and there we go, and that still stops the.
Wouldn't that stop the genetic? Yeah,
of the
but yet you
world.
don't think it's wrong.
No, that it's not considered wrong, but that still it's a factor that stops the development of the world.
Okay, so then you wouldn't consider being a lesbian wrong either, then, right?
No, I do consider it being wrong.
Okay, so then you have a logical contradiction because you're saying two women can't reproduce with one another, therefore morally wrong. A man and a woman that are both infertile can't reproduce with one another, therefore not morally wrong. That is nothing more than a mere logical contradiction that shows me, as well as the 1.4 thousand people watching this live, that you are just prejudiced as all hell against the LGBTQ plus community. If I was you, I'd be embarrassed. If I was you, I'd read the literature. If I was you, I'd educate yourself. If I was you, I'd drop the prejudice. If I was you, I'd become a smarter man. If I was you, I'd grow up in better shoes. If I was you, I would do a whole lot to change my character in a positive direction, because right now the shit ain't cutting it, buddy.
Okay, so a man and woman being infertile, I said that's a factor of the. I said that's one factor of the world not being able to develop. I didn't say it's wrong or right. I just said it's a factor. But
yeah, you specifically said it's not wrong, so that's a contradiction right there. Do I need to draw it out? Chat, do you guys get my argument? Do you guys get my words? I feel like a lot of the times when I talk to guests about the subject, one second, I'm talking, not you. When I'm like talking to guests specifically on this subject, I make myself so clear, but they still don't understand, and it low-key drives me crazy after a time. Like, here's the point, brother. Two women bang. They don't produce children when they bang. And this is why you think it's wrong, correct?
And overall, they stop the development of the world.
Okay, because they can't produce women when they bang. And that's why that's why they can't produce children when they bang. And that's why you think it's wrong, correct?
Because they can't
I just want a yes or a no.
Sort of, yes.
Okay. So you think it's wrong for two women to bang because they can't reproduce when they bang. Okay, so then why don't you think it's wrong for a man and an infertile woman to bang because they can't produce children when they bang?
I don't think it's wrong or right. I said that's just another factor. It's another factor.
Okay, hey man, I'm going to repeat my question. Okay, are you ready? I'm asking you why you don't think it is wrong.
I never said if it was right or wrong. So you can't ask me that question.
Do you think it is wrong?
For what? Can you repeat?
A man and an infertile woman to bang.
Well, okay, no. Well, no, but it's still overall, it's a factor.
Okay, so why don't you think that's wrong?
Because it's still obligating. It's considered alright to do.
So you don't think it's wrong because you don't consider it wrong?
Yeah.
How many continents are there?
There's 7.
You know what? I'll go ahead and leave you with a little bit of your dignity. I'm moving on. I can't do it with you anymore, man. For the 1.7 thousand people up in here, I appreciate y'all for being here. Before I went live, I posted a video on the older millennial. Please go like that shit. Send it out to a couple friends here, y'all. We're going to move on to our next guest. What's going on, Star? How old are you?
Okay. Hi. Oh, hi.
Hey, what's up? How old are you?
Don't worry about it.
Okay, so you got to be at least 18 to be on TikTok Live. I'm going to worry about what I want to worry about. We're going to move on to our next guest. Guys, real quick, we're going to go ahead and do a little bit of an engagement boost for the live here. So what's up, doctor?
Hello, can you hear me?
Sure can. Hey, what's up? How old are you?
I am 30.
Perfect. Also, guys, respond to this quick poll with a smiley face if you're liking the debates, a sad face if you don't. So you're 30. Awesome, bro. Do you think that being a lesbian is wrong?
Yes, definitely.
Okay, why so?
Well, the first thing going on with the other guest is like it's a reproduction like issue, and then the second thing is like
is it wrong for me to get a BJ for my girlfriend?
In certain degrees, yes.
Oh, so you don't like BJ's, bro?
Does she have herpes?
No.
All right, so like there's obviously going to be cases where it's going to be wrong.
Okay, so why would it be wrong for me to get a BJ for my girlfriend?
If she has herpes.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm telling you, my girlfriend doesn't have her. Okay. So you don't. Okay, if she doesn't have herpes, you don't think it's wrong. Perfect. The only reason I wanted to ask you was because that will never lead to reproduction, right? And you don't think it's wrong. So why can't we just say the same thing about lesbian intercourse? It will never lead to reproduction, but we don't think it's wrong for the same reason you don't
Well,
think a BJ is wrong.
well, the first thing is like I go off of like, STIs and STDs, right?
How do STIs and STDs correlate to
Well,
the
because
conversation about lesbian intercourse?
what do you mean? How they not? Because like this is a rapid spread, when
Wait,
it's
no, no,
like
no, no, no. You want to understand that the spread of STIs and STDs is actually lowest amongst lesbians. In fact, it is even lower
it's
than
well, we're
like
talking about the
heterosexual intercourse.
boys, like the boys.
What is it? What does the background say?
Isn't it the same thing, lesbian and gay?
Okay, don't say that word once again. You're FIFA, bro. Get out of my live, FIFA. Get out of my live. I know who that is. We're gonna go to move on to next guest. Everyone, just give us a minute. Y'all, make sure that we're double tapping on that phone screen. Let's get to 100K likes here. Also, y'all, if you want to support me, my Venmo as well as my PayPal are in my bio. But we're gonna go to move on to our next guest. What's up, Ollie? You usually like get me flagged or banned.
No,
Don't say GAY. Don't say anything
I'm
except for
not
the word
today.
lesbian.
I'm not
Awesome.
today. I was literally just gonna say what's up, and I'm
Oh,
here.
it's good.
Yeah,
Awesome. Do you
I'm
think that
active. Yo, can I just stay up here for a second? I won't say anything. I promise.
test? Yeah, you got an echo, Ollie. Ollie, I do apologize, bro, but you do have an echo, and we also are just looking for debates. But you did have an echo, man. We're gonna go to move on to our next guest here. Everyone, just give us a minute, guys. What's going on, VeggieTales? How old are you?
I'm 25.
Okay, can you speak up?
I'm 25.
Awesome. You're blocking your microphone here. But do you think that being a lesbian is wrong?
No, so I'm a lesbian, and I just wanted to say that a man coming in here and starting this debate is pretty harmful. Like, you're not a
Oh.
lesbian, so why are you
Hey,
here
Katie,
to?
I appreciate you for the $20 on Venmo. Thank you so much for the love, Katie. W Katie in that chat. Thank you so much, Katie, for the $20. Go ahead.
Yeah, I just want to know why you think that starting this discussion, and obviously you're going to attract harmful people into saying harmful things.
Okay, hey, do you think that racism is wrong?
Well, that's not what I'm talking about.
Just go ahead and answer my question.
No, obviously it's wrong.
So is it harmful for you to say that as a white person?
It's completely, especially when lesbians are
Okay, so you
sexualized
want to answer
and
that question. Do you happen to be ethnically or religiously Jewish, VeggieTales?
no, I'm not.
Okay, do you think that the Holocaust was wrong?
These are the same talking points that you've always had, and I'm just coming on here as a lesbian to
Want to
say
answer
something.
that question either? Okay. I mean, we could look at other things. Hey, I'm a man, and I think women should have access to healthcare such as abortion. Am I not allowed to think that women should have access to healthcare such as abortion because I'm not a woman?
This is not exactly what
Go ahead and make your point, Katie. I'll stop interrupting you.
This is the first time I've ever come on to anything and like said something, so I'm a little anxious.
I
Apologies.
get it. You're good, Katie. Don't worry about it. I'll hear you out. Go ahead.
But yeah, again, it's just seeing these things come up all the time as a lesbian who is impacted by the guests that you let on to say all their harmful rhetoric. It just what is the benefit of it? That's where I'm at.
What is the benefit of it? I don't know. The 100 to 200,000 people that I reach every single day of the week, 7 days a week, 365 days a year, to spread education, information, and debate rhetoric and knowledge to combat homophobia. Maybe that's the benefit of it. Maybe the benefit of it is to be an advocate for the LGBT. I'm almost done. Maybe it's at 1 second. Maybe another benefit is the fact that I advocate for the LGBTQ plus community overall, hopefully diminishing, the amount of homophobia, societally speaking, as well as the marginalization or persecution of lesbians and GAY men. I don't see the harm in it. If anything, I'd say it's like harmful for you to come up here and say that I'm doing something wrong. In fact, I think you're doing something wrong.
Oh, interesting. Okay. Well, as a lesbian, I'm just saying that your life has come up on my For You page a few times, and then the people that, like it says, the people. I'm sorry, I'm so anxious.
No, you're good. I'm willing to have this conversation with you. Also, Tristy, thank you for the $15 on Venmo. I appreciate you so much for the love, Tristy. Tristy says, I'm a lesbian and I absolutely love your content, Dean. You are doing so much good for this world and I absolutely love you. Tristy, I love you. Let's get some Tristies in that comment section. Thank you so much for the $15 as well as your support, Tristy. I don't think everyone has the same opinions as VeggieTales here. Thank you so much for the love, Tristy. But go ahead, VeggieTales. I didn't make them look ignorant, uneducated, irrational, logically contradictory, based on nothing but pure prejudice, and so on. Can you name one scenario where someone came up here and shared one of their views on why they think being a lesbian is wrong that I was unable to intellectually stomp into the fucking dirt?
Well, it's not about you. It's about all the people that agree with them creating their own spaces to further their homophobia.
So you think that this is a homophobic space? Like
Yeah.
I am actively perpetuating homophobia
Yeah, it does. Thank you.
by diminishing absolutely every single argument, position, and reason that people give me by why being a lesbian is wrong. Do you think it's okay when like lesbians host like debate panels such as this?
No, I don't think giving anyone a space to let homophobes on to speak. Like, even if
Well,
you're shutting
homophobes
them
speak
down.
anyways. The homophobes speak anyways.
But you're giving them
They
a
speak it-
platform.
1 second. No, they already have the platform. Homophobes speak in government. Homophobes speak in institutions across the globe. Homophobes speak in schools. Homophobes speak in churches. Homophobes speak everywhere, all the time, in front of the mass. Okay? Homophobes are everywhere. They already have the platform, and that's why we live in a heteronormative society. And if you deny that homophobes have the platform, not only in America, but across the globe, predominantly speaking, then you would not see, legislation that is anti-LGBTQ plus across the country. We would not see 82% of Congress being Christian, which actively perpetuates homophobia in the context of it somehow being wrong for women to marry other women or men marrying men. We wouldn't have seen a GAY marriage be legalized in the early 2000s. So if you don't think homophobes already have the platform, and I'm doing something wrong by giving them that platform, I don't think that's a belief that's acquainted with reality. What I do is I recognize they already got the platform, and I invite them up here to share their beliefs in a place that isn't an echo chamber as they always do. I invite them up here for them to share their beliefs, to have them intellectually dismantled on every level A through Z. Spade, thank you for the subscription.
What I'm going back to is that you are obviously like a man, and you're these talking points are they're harmful to lesbians.
Lindsay, thank you for the $10 on Venmo. I appreciate you, Lindsay.
understand.
Lindsay says, as a lesbian myself, I genuinely appreciate the support. I love you, Lindsay. Thank you for the 10. W, Lindsay. You just said something about me being a man. You already told me that if a lesbian was hosting this space, that they'd be doing something wrong as well. As well as I don't understand what my gender identity has to do with it being wrong for me to host these public debates.
Well, if you're not going to listen to lesbians, don't keep making this your talking point then. If you're not going to listen to lesbians.
I'm absolutely listening to you. I'm being incredibly kind to you.
Okay.
But go ahead. I do understand that I interrupted you because I read off a dono. I'm going to go ahead and mute up and allow you to repeat yourself. I'm so sorry.
No, I think I'm done because I think you're just dodging the same point I keep making, which is frustrating.
Go ahead and make it once more. Okay, well, hey, now that she's off the live, yeah, no, that was absolutely 0 out of 10. See, guys, listen, I heard her out because she's a lesbian, but no, she ran away, she couldn't make her point, and she got proven wrong by me. And I just want to put this out there, that approach to the subject is harmful as shit. All that she is saying is you must be complacent with the homophobia, and you're doing something wrong if you're not. I understand she probably has good intentions somewhere in the mix of that, but that does not represent the LGBTQ plus community as I understand the values of the LGBTQ plus community to be because of your response, everyone out there that is in that community, to my content. I'm not speaking for the LGBTQ plus community here. I'm simply evaluating the values in which I see that community uphold, and the words that she was saying are very antithetical to them. Azula, I appreciate you for the $1 on Venmo. But you know what? I was willing to hear her out nonetheless. We're going to move on to our next guest here, y'all. Make sure if we are in those guest requests that we do think that it is wrong to be a lesbian. What's going on? How old are you?
I am 30 years old now.
Perfect. Do you think that being a lesbian is wrong?
No, I don't think it's wrong. And actually, my conversation more aims towards VeggieTales if she's still around.
Do
and I hope
you
she
agree with her?
listens. Some yes, some no. I don't agree on her approach with it. But
Okay, so please
I
go
do
ahead and
agree that
go ahead and tell me how I'm doing something wrong by hosting this live. I'm gonna go ahead and hear you out for a couple minutes and move on.
Well, I mean, I don't think you're doing something wrong per se. It's more of the fact of her approach with.
Okay, I do appreciate you for coming up. Unfortunately, we are just looking for people that disagree. W guests, I appreciate you for coming up. Moving on here, guys. I've wearing those guest requests. Make sure that we do think that being a lesbian is wrong. What's up? How old are you?
36.
36. Perfect. Do you think that being a lesbian is wrong?
You know what? I don't even know if I can say anything.
Awesome. Moving on to our next guest here, guys. If we're in those guest requests, make sure that we do think it's wrong, guys. Please just make sure that is how you feel before you come up here. Also, for all 2.2 thousand of y'all in here right now, everyone, go to my recent post, like that shit, comment, and share it out, y'all. It took me hours to make, and it's about the older millennial saying that he wants to genocide mentally disabled people. It's gross, guys. Go like it and share it so we could cancel him. What's up, Josh? How old are you?
36.
Perfect. Do you think that being a lesbian is wrong?
Yes.
Awesome. Why so?
Well, because we're humans, and if gay people continue to
Right, one second. Don't say GA. You cannot say that word. In fact, Josh, I got to go ahead and drop you and then have you hop back in the requests. TikTok flags me and takes my lives down for it. I have to be super adamant about that rule for the 2.3 thousand people watching. I'm sorry that we have this hiccup, but it just automatically gets the live taken down. So Josh, I kicked you, buddy. You got to go ahead and hop right back in those requests. If I don't see you pop back in here in the next 5 seconds, I am going to go ahead and move on to the next guest, but I really want to talk to you. Just got to protect the live. That's all. I guess I should make that abundantly clear. Got to protect the live here. If you're in the guest request, do not say GAY or any word in reference to the LGBTQ plus community apart from the word lesbians. What's up? How old are you?
I'm 25.
Perfect. Do you think that being a lesbian is wrong?
Yes.
Okay. Why so?
I think being a lesbian is wrong because, you need, two women can't, have a kid.
Okay, perfect. I understand what you're saying here. Here's my question for you. If I am married to an infertile woman, is it okay for us to engage in intercourse according to you?
Wait, could you repeat that?
If I marry an infertile woman, is it morally acceptable for me to engage in intercourse with her?
Yeah.
Okay, but can we have a kid?
No.
No. Can two infertile people ever have a kid?
No.
No. So do we see that the comparison is you're saying two women can't ever have a kid from sex, therefore it's wrong for them to engage in it, but yet two infertile people can't ever have a kid from sex, yet it isn't wrong for them to engage in it. The only difference here is the sexual orientation of the actors engaging in the intercourse. So in other words, all that you're telling me is you think that being a lesbian is wrong because they're lesbian, not because they can't reproduce from intercourse.
I just didn't think about it that deep.
I know. You got to go a little bit of level deeper in order to think about it that way. User, I appreciate you for the lover's luck. Thank you so much for the love. W user in the chat, thank you so much. Massive W user. Well, did you have anything else that you wanted to add on here, bro?
No, not really.
Awesome. Have a good one, bro. I mean, hopefully he's able to see that and change his mind. We're going to go to get Josh back up here, folks. But user, seriously, thank you so much for the love. Additionally, if you want to tell me or get anything across to me, my Venmo, my PayPal, or my bio, best way to get a hold of me, guys. I'll read your message off on live. What's up, Josh? You're welcome back here. So you do think that being a lesbian is wrong? Once again here, just to protect the live, refrain from the use of words such as GAY, like homosexual, and anything like that. You only use the word lesbian here. So why do you think that being a lesbian is wrong, Josh?
All right, to kind of continue down the path that last guy was going down, humanity will end eventually.
Okay, so
if you
how
can't
does this tell us
reproduce,
that being a lesbian is wrong?
Well, because it's not going to get the human race to continue. It will.
Okay. So lesbians can reproduce. Through IVF and surrogacy, lesbians can have genetic offspring. So that is a lie. Right. One thing we might be able to say is that they're less likely to reproduce and have genetic offspring than like their heterosexual counterpart. But I don't see how this is relevant.
Well, it's relevant because I think that anything outside of the what the human body and what nature is going to push the human body to do is to be attracted to the opposite sex,
And that's
that
an
is
absolute
to
lie.
continue. And that's to continue the human genetic race to continue to go.
No, it's absolutely the case that nature has intended lesbians to be a lesbian because that sexual orientation is not only biologically predispositioned to be that way, but it also evolved evolutionarily speaking as it is advantageous for a species for socialization reasons. And that's why we have seen that, being a lesbian has also evolved in other species, such as babonos, such as bears, such as deer, such as seahorses, such as different reptiles and birds. And 10% of moose will only engage in same-gendered intercourse. I mean, this book called Biological Exuberance, Animal Homosexuality in Nature by B. Bagamiel documents over 3,000 animal species in which same-gendered attractions have also evolved in for advantageous purposes.
Okay, and cancer grows naturally in the human body. It doesn't mean that's the expected outcome.
Okay,
I think
but see,
I think it's an outlier, and
you told me the reason
not,
it was wrong is because it was not natural. All I did is I demonstrated that it was natural. That was a sufficient response to account for your argument to be inadequate.
Mutations are natural. Mutations are
Okay.
natural.
So
but
now
they're
we
still
understand.
mutations.
So
if we're
Josh,
looking at a formula,
Josh, we can't
There were plenty of things.
move on to your other arguments, but we got to address this first. You said it was wrong because it was unnatural. I proved you wrong. So now that we understand that being a lesbian is natural, go ahead and give me another reason
you
why
didn't
being
prove
a
that
lesbian
it was
is wrong.
natural. You didn't
I
prove that
did.
it was natural.
I
You
did.
proved.
I absolutely did. User, I
You
appreciate you
said
for the subscription.
anecdotal results determine that it's natural, but
What is the definition of natural?
Google it. We can go.
Found in or
I don't-
existent in the state of nature without human influence. Being lesbian is both founded
Okay.
and is caused by the state of nature without human influence. We observe it in over 3,000 animal species, and we also know that it's biologically driven in the sense that people are predispositioned to have these same
if we
gender
observed
attractions.
it-
1 second. The Netherlands Institute of Brain Research, the Center for Neurodoctor Studies at the University of Pittsburgh, Massachusetts, as well as the Center for Neurochronology at UCLA have all reported biological differences between the neuroanatomy of GAY men as well as straight men. For instance, GAY men have larger interior commissures in the brain. They have varying traits of the AI NEH3 subsection of the hypothalamus, as well as different associations on the genetic code. These are all things that are developed in utero, and these are the things that drive their same-gendered attractions. They are absolutely natural, and I just gave you two very compelling reasons as to why that's the case.
Okay, so natural may be correct, but again, we could go to. You just said that there's. You just quoted a whole bunch of things basically stating that there's physical evidence that we can see that there is actually something wrong in the brain.
So why do you think it's something wrong? Can you name one institution of medicine or
it-
science that would report it's something wrong?
Because it would cause the human population to get to zero eventually.
Okay, do you think that it's wrong that women go through menopause? Thank you for the subscription, user.
Do I think it's wrong? I'm not following what that even what that has.
When a woman goes through menopause, she becomes infertile. Do you think that it's morally wrong to be infertile, Josh?
No, it's
Tiffany, I
not
appreciate you
it's-
for the $2 on Venmo.
It's not morally wrong to be infertile. It's morally wrong to make decisions that would contradict.
If everyone was infertile, would I bet I got a call. If everyone was infertile, would humanity still be alive in 100 years?
No, and that's part
The
of
same
the
outcome if
manipulation.
everyone was to be lesbian under your worldview, but yet you don't think it's morally wrong, so that exposes your prejudice. You don't actually care about this lower disposition to reproduce genetic offspring that we would observe in the context of the LGBTQ plus community. That's not a valid reason why it's wrong, because that also applies to infertile people, but you don't think that being infertile is morally wrong. All that shows us is you're just simply prejudiced. There's no reason to justify it, Josh. But you can continue to try.
Well, I think you're confusing. If somebody is born.
Katie, I appreciate you for the $10 on Venmo. Appreciate you for the love, Katie. Katie in the comment section. Thank you. Go ahead, Josh. I apologize for cutting you off.
You're good. You're good. If somebody was born with 7 fingers, are you going to say that's natural? Or are you going to say, did something genetically happen wrong here?
Okay, so here's what you're saying now. If someone is born with 7 fingers, we'd say that was not supposed to happen, okay? Right? And in other
Right.
words, it was some type of defunk, right? And you're trying to correlate this to meaning the same thing when we're talking about lesbians. You're saying somehow those same gendered attractions were not supposed to happen. It was some type of defunct, potentially even a mental illness. That is what you're saying here. Now,
Yes.
all I want
Yeah.
here is for you to give me supporting evidence for that claim from an institution of medicine, biology, science, neuroanatomy, etc., that hold to that conclusion. Because when we're talking about medicine, when we're talking about these very complex topics, we should be looking at the medical health professionals to dictate, what we think, right? Because of the preponderance of evidence in which they'd bring to the table. So, can you name one single institution of medicine or science or one medical health professional that holds the same view as you do?
Jordan Peterson.
Jordan Peterson was disbarred.
Why was he disbarred?
He lost his license.
Why did he lose his license? Because he practiced.
I couldn't tell you why.
Because he practiced in Canada.
He's also
and they
not a
don't-
medical health professional.
He is a medical health professional. He's a psychologist.
Also, Jordan, no, he's literally not a psychologist. He lost his license.
Well, because he lives in Canada and they don't have free speech.
So he's not a medical health professional. Okay, you named me some red pillar podcast bro that thinks he's really smart because a bunch of 14-year-old high school boys look up to him. I'm going to go ahead and give you my evidence supported by institutions of medicine and science and medical health professionals that disagree with your claim. If we look at the World Health Organization, the American Psychiatric
The World
Association, the
Health
American Medical
Organization, you're
Association,
gonna
one
claim
second,
them as-
one
But they're
second,
not a resource.
one
That's-
second, I'm talking. The Endocrine Society, the British Psychological Society, the Royal College of Psychiatrics, the Canadian Psychological Association, the Australian Psychological Society, the European Society for Sexual Medicine, the American Academy of Pediatrics, the American Academy of Family Physicians, the American Counseling Association, the American Public Health Association, the Netherlands Institute for Brain Research, the Center for Neurodoctrine Studies at the University of Pittsburgh, Massachusetts, and the Center for Neurochronology at UCLA all vehemently disagree with your claim that it's some type of defunct mental illness or was not supposed to happen.
That is
In fact,
because- hold on,
one
time out,
second.
time out,
In fact,
time out.
in fact,
Pause
the
for a
only people. I'm almost done. One more sentence. In fact, the only people that think it is an illness, that think it wasn't supposed to happen, are literally Uber drivers and McDonald's drive-through workers that don't have a degree in a related medical field, that didn't go to school for 12 years to study this shit, don't work at the institutions that proactively tell us about the human anatomy and biology and our sexual orientations for 8 hours a day, 365 days a year, and that is the issue here.
Okay.
Hypothesis is you will be unable to provide one single fucking reason why being a lesbian is wrong, okay? And you will not be able to respond to any of my objections about your blatant misogyny. And what I think you're gonna do when I unmute you is you're gonna slur or leave, okay? And if you do any of these things, the entire chat is gonna be spamming baby bottles because of how stupid it's gonna make you look, okay? So go ahead and beat the allegations by simply providing me one single reason why being a lesbian is wrong. And also, SIW, thank you for the $20 on Venmo. WSIW in the chat, thank you so much. So let's see. Is he going to beat the allegations? And is he going to actually provide a reason why it's wrong or respond to my claims about his misogyny? Or is he just going to slur and leave? Go ahead and unmute that microphone, bro. He doesn't know how to unmute. Click on your profile picture and click the icon of the mic. There you go.
Wow, you're a condescending little bitch, eh?
So there's strike number one, right? I specifically asked you for a reason why being a lesbian is wrong, and my approximation was that you were going to slur or leave. I didn't account for the personal insults, but now I will. So there's strike number one out of the way. All this is doing is demonstrating to everyone watching that you are irrational and you cannot form a confluent thought, okay? I want to make that clear how not that bright this makes you look, okay, brother? So I'm going to go in and give you two more strikes. We're going to unmute your microphone again. I'm going to ask you to give me one single intellectual reason why being a lesbian is wrong. Michael, thank you so much for the galaxy. I appreciate you for the love. W. Michael. So go ahead and unmute your mic.
Ooh, I just got flagged, my guy, from your chat.
So are you going to provide a reason? There's strike number two.
I got flagged from your chat.
Okay, so there's strike number two, brother. I'm going to give you one more
Brother.
chance to give me one reason why you think being a lesbian is wrong. Go ahead and unmute that mic. This is the last strike, guys. If he doesn't provide a reason, we're going to kick him and fucking clown him. We're going to kick him and clown him. We're going to kick him and clown him. Go ahead and unmute that mic. This is your last chance. A lot is hanging on the line here, bro.
I'm gonna come and fuck your face, buddy.
Oh wait, that was like weirdly progressive of you. Weren't you just up here like being homophobic as shit, and all of a sudden you want to fuck another man? Anyways, fucking clown him, chat. Absolute bro, you can't make this shit up. You cannot make this shit up, dude. Like, dude, hi, how old are you?
What up, 32?
Sweet. Do you think that being a lesbian is wrong?
Yeah.
Awesome. Why so?
So what's the point?
What's the point in being lesbian? I don't know. I'm like, what do you mean when you ask that question? What's the point for sexual attractions, like evolutionarily speaking, or in what sense?
Just what's the point? Like, why be lesbian?
Oh well, I don't think it's about why be lesbian. They just simply are lesbian. Like, why have blue eyes? I just do. Why have blonde hair? I just do.
So you don't
know?
think the water turns people gay?
Okay, first of all, you cannot say the word gay on the live. Only use the word
Why?
lesbian.
Is it not progressive?
No, it's just simply banned by TikTok.
Gotcha.
It'll get you flagged. So no, I don't think that water turns people lesbian now.
So you don't think that we just naturally all find women beautiful, men and women? And
Well,
it's-
actually, heterosexual people naturally find the opposite gender or sex beautiful, while like homosexual people naturally find the same gender or sex beautiful.
But everybody finds women beautiful. It's
well,
just like, look at
you
them,
and
they're
lesbians.
beautiful. I love lesbians, but I'm saying everyone loves women. It's like, it's natural to like women. So
it's natural for women to like women?
Yeah.
So it's natural to be a lesbian?
It's natural to be attracted to women, but it's not natural to act on it. That's where it's wrong.
So why is it wrong to engage in lesbian intercourse?
Because it's not natural.
Okay, go ahead. Is it natural for you to be on your phone, on TikTok, on my live, over the internet right now?
To communicate? Yeah, it's natural.
So what do you take the definition of natural to be?
Of God.
What's your religion?
Let's go with Christian.
So name one single verse in the Christian Bible that tells us that engaging in lesbian intercourse is wrong or unnatural.
Genesis 1:1. In the beginning, God created the heaven and earth. For
So where
Adam
in
and
Genesis
Eve.
1:1 does it say that it's unnatural?
It says for Adam
Or
and
wrong?
Eve. It doesn't say Adam and Steve.
Well, actually, it wasn't Adam and Eve either. If you follow the genealogy of the Bible, from Adam to Jesus, it dates about 4,000 years. Then from Jesus to us is another 2,000. All this would tell us is that Adam and Eve were the first two humans on Earth 6,000 years ago. But then further yet on top of that, we know that's not the case because we have artifacts of humans on Earth from over 45,000 years ago. So this essentially contradicts the Genesis.
Hey, can I come right back? I
creation,
got
which
a
shows
call
the Bible to be
coming in.
flawed. Yeah, get dunked on, bro. Also, rip Parker, guys. I'm going to go ahead and shoot Parker a text. I'm going to go ahead and shoot Parker a text here, ladies and gentlemen, seeing how long he was taken down for. Yo, rip Parker, L TikTok. Oh, he's actually in the guest requests.
Some harassment blowing. I'll have to check how long. It was on my my third account, so it's not a big deal. I get my main account back tonight, but I'll be off by 6 o'clock or 5:30. I mean.
Nice, man. You'll be off by 5:30. Isn't that like in an hour your time?
Yeah, a little less than an hour.
Oh, when do you get
it's
your main
until May 28th, which is tomorrow. So.
When do you get your main back? At what time?
Like at 6 something today.
Oh, so you'll be like live on that tomorrow.
Yeah. That's why. It's really unfortunate.
You wanna hang out?
Yeah, I was just
for a
gonna
little
hang
bit.
out.
Or
Yeah.
Yeah, things were going fine over here. We were like sending out, but then we got an age restriction. We
You still have
restarted,
it?
But no. We restarted. I just don't know if like this particular live is sending out. I guess we'll have
Yeah,
to see.
sometimes they don't send out after, so you can always hit a restart. We can still keep going.
Yeah, I did hit a restart after the age restriction came in. So this is like the restart. I guess let's see here. 14 minutes, 4K views. That's rough. What's up, Clinch?
Hi.
Do you think that being a lesbian is wrong?
rough.
Yeah.
Give it like another 10 minutes. Okay, how do you clinch?
18.
Okay, so why do you think that being a lesbian is wrong?
Because it makes me jealous.
Get out of here. Matt, yeah, I could give you guest permissions. Just go ahead and drop a comment real quick. Additionally, if you want to hop in the guest request so I have easy access to your name, that's another way to do it. We're going to go ahead and get our next guest up here, y'all. If we are in those guest requests, make sure that we do think that being a lesbian is wrong. What's up, Arnav? Do you think that being a lesbian
your
is
video's
wrong?
sending out.
Oh, good. I haven't checked
Mine
it yet.
isn't. It's really annoying.
Arnav, hi, are you there? Okay, I don't think Arnav is there. Everyone be patient with us while we do try to get our next guest up in there. Just bear with us here, guys. Bear with us here, y'all. We're going to go ahead and move on to our next guest. I'm going to go ahead and check that video. That's kind of cool. It's sending out. Let's
I'll
see
just
what
tell
it's
you,
at.
it has 3,700 likes.
Hit a
You
restart.
little faggoty.
Dude, like literal, like 45-year-old, like man, like brain rot. Like actually, dude. I apologize for use of slurs, chat. So fucking emotional. Breezy, it is so good to see you. I appreciate you so much for the galaxy, man. Let's get some W Breezes in the chat. Hope you're doing well and send Justin my love, Mr. Breezy. What's going on? How old are you?
18.
Sweet. What year are you born in?
2004.
Okay, so you can't be 18 and born in 2000.
I'm taking a shit right now. Sorry.
Okay, bro.
What is up with your guest requests, bro?
Yeah,
dude,
this is how it
I'm
always
sorry, but like, dude, that's
Is it like this
so
on your
rough. No, it's not. It's really not.
Lucky. Very lucky. Yeah, this is how it will go for we'll have these streaks here. That's how it
Breezy
goes.
with the 10 subs.
Hi. You Breezy, thank you so much for the 10 subs. I appreciate you so much for the love, Breezy. W Breezy in that chat. Wait, Breezy, folks. Thank you so much, Breezy. I appreciate you for the love. What's going on? Hey, do you think that being a lesbian is wrong?
Yes, I do think
How
it's
old are you?
wrong. I'm 18, born in
No, you're
2006.
not. Bullshit.
Bullshit, dude. Yeah, we have the trolls and the fetuses, Parker. That's about how it goes over here. Just putting that one out there. Guys, if you're one of the 2.2 thousand people watching the live and you think being a lesbian is wrong, hop in those damn guest requests. What is up, baby Maverick? Do you think that being a lesbian is wrong?
Before you kick me, I want to say you're a W person.
Another W fetus?
That's a new W fetus.
I think that is a new W fetus.
God, gotta love the W fetuses, man. Yo, Justin, I just saw you pop in here. We got Breezy in here showing some love. I told him to go give Justin my regards. W Breezy, W Justin, how we doing? What's up, Xavier? Do you think that being a lesbian is wrong?
No, I was spam liking earlier. I guess I requested.
No
You're
worries.
good,
I
don't worry,
appreciate you for
W.
liking. Yeah, yo, W, guys, for liking the stream. Yo, Die! Thank you so much for the splashy. It is so good to see you, Die. W, Die, thank you so much. Yo, we love Die over here. Queen Die in the chat, for real. I appreciate you so much for the love, Die. Thank you so much. We love you, Die. Moving on to our next guest here. Hopefully, we can finally get a debate going. What's up, Matt? Do you think that... Apparently not, bro. Like, how? Like, can you make this shit up? Hey, could you just put a me in chat if you are currently in the guest requests and you want to debate about the issue? What's up, Kazies? Do you think that being a lesbian is wrong?
Oh shit, sorry, my bad.
Bro, you can't make this shit up. Put a me, but make sure that you're also in the guest requests. All right, perfect.
I'm a fetus, but I fucking love you, Dean.
Okay, I put me in the chat.
Thank you for the bear. I appreciate it, died. Thank you. It's good to see you as always. It's good to see you.
Hi, do you think that being a lesbian is wrong?
Oh my god, bro. Bro, what is going on?
Dude, we're running a fucking daycare. Mateo, thank you so much for the galaxy, man. W Mateo in the chat. I appreciate you for the love.
I'm a grown man, but W Kraken Crew and W Justin.
Oh, man.
I'm gonna cry.
We're having a little bit of a rough time here today. Chad, I'm gonna start fucking bawling. Do y'all want the music back on? Hi, Wyatt. Do you think that being a lesbian is wrong? Uh-huh. Moving on.
In the arms of an angel, fly
away. Damn. We fucking hit that shit.
Leviticus
Harmonization.
20:13.
Okay. Leviticus 25, 44 through 46. Chattel slavery is chill. So if you're going to cite Leviticus 20 to tell us that being a lesbian is wrong and you find that to be like accurate to dictate what's morally right and wrong, why wouldn't you say the same thing about Leviticus 25 when it tells us that slavery is morally right?
Oh, he's real quiet now.
I think we just sped run that. Oh, you're back. Hi. Welcome back.
Oh, my fault. I thought I was talking. My fault.
Okay, so
Leviticus
you get
20.13. Read it real quick.
Okay, so Leviticus 20:13.
How old are you?
Never mind. I'm finna just leave.
Bro, why is this a daycare? Dude, I think when you
Yeah, we're running a daycare right now, bro.
Yeah, when your stream got taken down, what happened was Jake Paul also simultaneously rated me, and now we have all the fetuses in the chat.
Yeah, makes
fetuses in the
sense.
guest requests. Running the
It's
daycare
every
chat.
day, bro, with that Disney Channel flow.
Be careful, you're only gonna lure them in more.
A million YouTube in 6 months. Never really done before.
All right. I'm not a
Hi,
fetus. I'm an old lady. I'm 60 from New York. And you have to let people love on you too. You are, I told this to Parker a couple of weeks ago. You are the future. You are the bright light of this country. You are everything good in this country. And I just adore the two of you. Last night was amazing. You need to let people come up and blow you up a little bit and give you love, and you have to do this because it's a pleasure to watch you. And these old men, that old douchebag yesterday, I think he was really like 3 sheets to the
TR,
wind.
thank you for the gifted 10 subs. I appreciate you for the love.
He
TR,
was
WTR in
drinking.
the chat.
That
Go
old
ahead.
man was drinking. I don't know what he was
He
slurring.
definitely was. I agree with
Oh
you.
my goodness. And when the people going over the cliff, I was like, oh shit. But
Hey, Queen, I appreciate you so much for coming up here and showing some love. I love you
yeah,
so much.
you are everything good. The both of you, Harry too.
I
You
really
are
appreciate it. Thank you.
everything good.
Have a good
Yo,
rest of your
W
night,
for
Queen.
Queen in the chat, everyone. Can we get some W
W for
Queens?
Queen. W for TR as well with the 10 gifted subs, man. But W everyone, W everyone. We're going to move on to our next guest here. It's been a long while without debates. I'm starting to lose myself. I have no clue who I am. I have no clue what my purpose is. Who is Dean? Who am I? Without debates,
I've lost function in my right arm.
Jordan with the $100 on Venmo. Jesus Christ, Jordan, coming at it with it 2 days in a row. W Jordan in the chat. Are you joking, bro? Jordan, you showed so much love yesterday, and now you're coming back at it with another $100 today. Jordan, I love you. I'm
Jordan
so
is going
sorry that I
so
did
crazy,
it.
bro. W
Fucking
Jordan's in the
for real.
chat for like the next 20 fucking minutes, please.
I'm so sorry that I never got around to following you and messaging you on TikTok. I was literally up on lives until 3 a.m., then passed the fuck out. I love you, Jordan, and I will make sure today, as soon as I get off stream, to do that. I appreciate you and love the shit out of you. You are the absolute MVP. fucking VP Jordan in that chat, guys. Anyways, what's up, Shatterblocks? Do you think that being a lesbian is wrong?
Hey, you know what? Again, I'm kind of like that lady that just got off. I wanted to thank you guys.
Chatterblocks, I love you.
I
and
really
hope you have a good
appreciate
rest of
you
your
so
day.
much. Thank you, everyone. We need to do like a Q&A or talk to everyone's stream. We need to
For
do
real.
that.
Because it pains me to kick people like that. I love them
Yeah,
so
no,
much.
I hate doing that too.
We really should do that. What's up, Maggie? Do you think that being a lesbian is wrong?
I think it is wrong because
Another
if
fetus,
you're
bro.
Why is it only the fetuses that think it's wrong, bro?
It's so real, dude. Whose parents are teaching them this, bro?
Dude, that's what I'm saying. What's up, Angela? Do you think that being a lesbian is wrong?
I do think that being a lesbian is wrong
How old are you?
because I'm 18,
Birth year?
2006,
What's the month?
December.
You're wrong. Dude, I can't even, bro. Like, you literally had... You were... Dude.
I drag you. You know what? You
It's a fucking daycare, bro. It's a fucking daycare. Yo,
Chat,
we
we
had some
gotta be-
W fetus, though. We appreciate the W fetuses.
We got to get reimbursed for our time, all right? Right? You know, daycare dollars, as I like to put it.
We need debates. We need to be reimbursed with debates. Someone who
Yes.
disagrees, just come on the fucking live, please.
Please, Parker's losing it. See, this is what happens to people like Parker and I when we don't get the debates. You know what I mean?
I'm like actually like
David.
chat, like it's my life force. Okay, I don't have life force right now. I need it.
I hate gay people.
Bro, moving on to our next guest. Just looking for debates. You know what? I'm gonna start doing this. I'm gonna start doing this. Hi, do you think that being lesbian is wrong? Sunshine, hello? Okay, Sunshine's not here. Mr. W, unmute the mic. Okay, Mr. W can't unmute his mic. Moving on. We're just loading everyone in from everywhere. Hi, Cherry. Do you think that being a lesbian is wrong? Aubrey or Cherry, do either of you guys have microphones?
Me, I do.
How old are you?
Oh, I'm 19.
And what year were you born in?
2005, April 7th.
What,
Okay.
bro? Wait.
Does that make
April 7th? Bullshit. That's my birthday.
Actually?
Yeah, that's my birthday.
Oh, twin. Anyways,
Yeah,
yeah,
I rarely run into people with April 7th, but go for it. Please don't
Yeah,
tell me you
I-
think that being lesbian is wrong.
I think it's wrong. Because.
Oh my god.
Sorry.
Yo, Jordan with the $50 on Venmo. Can we get a W, Jordan, in the chat showing the love? Yo, thank you so much. I appreciate it, Jordan. And wait, what was your birthday again? I mean, not birthday. What was your age?
I'm 19.
Okay, good.
Jordan, thank you for the $50. Thank you so much, Jordan. W Jordans all day, every day, baby. I appreciate you for the love, Jordan. Thank you, thank you, thank you. W Jordan. So yeah, why do you think that being a lesbian is wrong, Aubrey?
Okay, I think it's wrong because personally, human bodies weren't made to reproduce. I don't two girls can't make a child, or it wasn't made for that.
Sure, I refrain from that. Moving on here. Yeah, the question that I wanted to ask was, so my father, divorced my mother and then remarried a woman that had gone through menopause, which meant she was infertile. So was my father doing something morally wrong when he remarried an infertile woman?
To be honest, I wasn't paying. Can you reiterate your question? I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah, I mean, I asked it super clearly. I'll go ahead and re-ask my question. So my father divorced my mother, and then remarried a woman who was infertile because she'd gone through menopause. Was that morally wrong of him to do?
Not think about it like this, right? What is the purpose
I'm
of
just asking you a question. That's really all, bro. Is it morally wrong or was it not morally wrong? Dan, I appreciate you for the coral.
How do you ask me a question and then interrupt me when I'm trying to respond? I don't get it. How does this work?
You were saying think about it like this, and then you were going to go into a word salad. I don't mind if you offer your explanation. User, thank you for this one. I appreciate you for the
So
love.
we're having monologues.
But first,
is that what we're doing?
all I want you to do is respond and tell me if it is right or if it is wrong. And then once you do that, you could continue to speak. But first, I just want to know if you think it's right or wrong.
To be honest, I can't even really have a debate or a kind of dialogue with you because I'm not even able to fully get my thoughts out. And in real life, I normally have healthy conversations where you could share your opinion and I could share my opinion fully and completely without interruption. So with this kind of dialogue, I don't see us moving anywhere forward with there's no way I could fully give you my collective thoughts and reasoning in any of these situations, these circumstances or scenarios that you're trying to spew out. So I don't even know where to begin, where to end with you guys. As soon as I start making my point, Parker's going to say something or you're going to say something. Then you're going to cut it short. Then you're going to rephrase something to something else and redirect the conversation. And it's going to keep going on and on and on and on and on until I guess I sound stupid or my points start to contradict themselves. And it makes it seem like you guys are smarter or you're more right, I guess. So, I mean, I don't know, but go ahead.
Okay. I mean, you really could have just used that time to answer my question and, give your explanation.
No, I just wanted the audience to understand what was taking place right now, just in case they were ignorant. I wanted them to understand what was really happening right now and what you guys were trying to do, what your mission was in this whole dialogue right now, in this whole debate. So now that they're aware, they'll continue to keep seeing what you guys are doing. And the further you do it, the more they'll possibly gift me now. Produce children.
Typically,
that'd have been messed up, bro.
Typically, honesty is going to be what you want to do. You'd give reason as to why otherwise. So what is your reason that makes it justified not to do so?
I mean, because I didn't want to hurt her feelings, long story short. So I just felt like,
why are you breaking up with her?
Walk away. Walk away from it.
Breaking up with her hurts her feelings.
You say what?
Jordan, thank you for the $50 on Venmo. Can we get a W, Jordan, in the comments? Thank you so much. Then why are you breaking up with her? Because breaking up with her hurts her feelings.
Check this out, right? At the end of the day, it was going to happen. It was inevitable. We were going to break up anyways. Once I realized that you can't have children, once I've tried 1,000 times, before I can, I don't know how to explain it. It was just going to be a waste of time for me.
IVF? IVF?
So, I just, I gotta go.
IVF
I
doesn't
just gotta-
exist in this guy's brain, but go for it.
Hey, Jordan, do you have kids? Sorry, not Jordan. Jordan's on my mind, living rent free. Rachel, do you have kids?
Now, he's not living rent free. He's paying your bills. No, I don't have children.
Are you a virgin?
Far from one. I think
Okay,
I had
so
sex before you were even born.
So in other words, you're not practicing what you preach, and you're just
They call me Granddaddy Leg.
So
You say
just to make sure you don't practice what you preach, and you are just as morally abhorrent as you describe a lesbian to be, because you only engage in intercourse for the purpose of pleasure.
That was the old me. Yeah, the old me, I used to just, do things just for pleasure. Yeah. Both like pretty much Christians, all right? I mean, Parker, he's probably not, but Dean, you're for surely Christian, right? You seem like a Christian.
You said atheist slash Christian. You are so confused, buddy. Parker, go ahead and ask
Slash
him about the
agnostic
verse.
slash confused. You know how Christians are. You guys are all over the place.
No, you sound all over
Christian.
the place, buddy.
Neither of us
None
are
of us are
Christian.
Christian. So, Parker, go ahead and-
how do you feel about Surah 9:5?
Yeah, I feel you, bro. Like I said, we're not doing the religion.
He doesn't want to answer. Well, do you want me to read it?
I don't know what that is. Please.
You guys are hecka weird.
What does it
He
say?
knows what verse I'm saying. And when the
Not really.
inviolable months have passed, then kill the polytheists wherever you find them, and capture and besiege them, and sit and wait for them at every place of ambush. But
Arabic is a language, dude. Arabic is a
Let's
language.
focus on religion.
That's a language. Arabic is a language.
Matter.
I have asked you nothing.
That is
of
crazy.
Islam. I've asked you
That is
nothing
not
of Islam.
even a
I've
subject
asked you
matter.
One simple question: do you speak Arabic? Yes or no? It's very simple. Yes or no? Do you speak Arabic? Please answer.
Nevertheless, why is being a lesbian wrong was the subject matter. I told you I do not want to speak about religion. I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna tell you why, Parker.
One simple
Yo,
question: do you speak
hey, yo,
Arabic?
librarian. I'm not even talking to you, to be honest with you. Like, you're ignorant. You're beyond ignorant.
I'm talking to
So
you.
listen.
I'm talking to you.
So,
and Dean and Parker will probably remain quiet
So-
and
so
answer my
Dean-
fucking question.
So Dean,
answer
once
my
again,
question.
Dean, in Islam, I don't know why you keep muting me, bro. But in Islam, check this out, right? You're not supposed to speak about our religion or our deen or our faith, or the Holy Quran, the Hadith, without being a scholar. You have to be extremely educated in our faith. We just don't talk. We don't just talk. Listen.
So he doesn't have an explanation for the verse.
So listen,
he just
hold on, listen.
conceded.
Hold on. Can I reply?
No, you can't. If he doesn't know Arabic, he cannot critique Parker not knowing that one Arabic word. That's the whole point, right? That's why he was entirely unjustified in what he said. And Jordan, thank you for the $50, man. I appreciate you so much.
He
Jordan,
wasn't coming. He wasn't coming up here to do that. He literally came up here and didn't answer a single question.
I know, and that's the point, right?
Yeah, he made himself look silly.
A good critique, and he critiqued the fact that you didn't know a certain Arabic word. And fuck, I don't know Arabic, right? I'm not going to pretend that I know Arabic, right? But that's the point: is you simply mispronounced it, which I do all the fucking time, and yet he critiqued you for that stupid whatever he was talking about. And my guess is that even he probably doesn't know Arabic, and so he probably even couldn't tell you what it was actually from.
Mars, thank you for the unicorn fantasy. Thank you so much, Mars. I really
So that's all I wanted to be
appreciate
here, just for Dean. I just wanted to bring that up because
Thank you,
it's
man.
clear that like he didn't want to answer any questions.
You forgot one. They just don't interact.
Oh, lesbians are gay. Fuck Parker in the ass. Huh.
Dude,
Like 30 IQ max.
Racial self-defense is back in the guest request. You want to talk to him again or not?
I only have a few more minutes. I have to leave. Remember 5:30.
Oh, yeah.
Let me make
You
sure
gotta
that it's 30 minutes away. Give me 1 sec.
Bet. You're goody.
It actually might be more because it's literally 5 o'clock. I'm such an idiot.
Word, yeah, you should probably head out here then.
1 second. Let me see.
Guys, also,
It's
we're so
27
close.
minutes. Okay, we're good.
Word.
Thank
Guys,
the Lord. I was scared.
Dude, imagine
Oh.
it was like 50 minutes or something.
Oh, I would have been like, fuck.
Dude, guys,
oh,
if-
shit.
Well, I hope you have fun tonight with whatever you're doing here. But guys,
going to
make
see
sure
my
to stick
girlfriend.
around. Nice. Make sure to stick around once Parker leaves, y'all. Don't leave me. We're gonna go ahead and move on to our next guest here, y'all. If we are in the guest request, make sure that we do think that being a lesbian is wrong. We're having a little bit more of a chill day here today. I don't think that we're sending into the algorithm in the slightest. Maybe we'll hit a restart once Parker leaves. I guess we'll see. We're going to go ahead and move on to our next guest here, though. We also could change the topic when we restart. Let me know if y'all want to see something like that. Maybe we could
Chad,
talk about more
I said
abortions.
thank the Lord, and like it's not like a literal way, bro.
Very colloquial language. Hi, Kayla. How old are you?
I'm 16.
Okay, goodbye, Kayla. Moving on to our next guest here, y'all. If we're in those guest requests, yeah, it's literally all recent guests. We are definitely not sending out here today. I honestly might just go ahead and end now and hit a restart.
Yeah, you could do that. I mean, you have 2.4 thousand, so I know that's really tough and it sucks to have to do that, but
Yo, good memory, bro. Bro, sorry. Jordan, please feel free to hop back in the guest requests. We'd love to thank you here. We'd love to thank you here. New topic. Let Parker pick. You know what? Let's do it. Parker, you get to pick my topic that I'm running after you dip.
We're on the Trump topic.
I'm gonna get demolished.
That's the part of it.
Okay. All right. I'll give it a shot. Okay, I guess once Parker heads out, chat, we're gonna do the Trump topic. It's gonna be fabulous.
A lot of people say no.
Yeah, we debated yesterday. Do you remember me, perhaps?
Yeah, you gotta talk to Parker before he leaves. Go for it.
Yeah, anyways, so this time I'm here with some statistics.
I gotta go like right now anyway.
All right. I appreciate you for coming up here,
All right,
Parker.
I love everyone in the chat. Tomorrow I'll be back on my main account. Everyone, if you do want to go follow me there, you can check out the video I posted. It's still not posting into the algorithm, so it's really unfortunate. But appreciate everyone so much. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Love y'all so much as well. If you want to support me, as always, Venmo, Cash App in the bio. Love y'all, everyone.
Have a good one, Parker. Have fun with your girlfriend.
Of course. Peace out.
Peace out, bro. Yeah, so go ahead and give me your argument, little bro. Why do you think that being a lesbian is wrong?
Okay, I'm not little, I'm 18. And so last time you listed a couple sources for saying why being a lesbian is not wrong. And one of these is the European Society for Sexual Medicine, which said that being a lesbian is natural. Well, I also have my own source. It's by a person with PhD. It's by Susanna Rose. And this is on lesbian partner violence. And it said that nearly half of all lesbian relationships have abuse in them. Nearly half of them.
Yeah, so I actually just pulled up those statistics really quickly. That's wrong, even with what Susanna Rose reports. So it says about 17 to 45% of lesbians report having been the victim of at least one act of physical violence perpetuated by a lesbian partner. And then I just want to go ahead and give you a kicker there. That's going to be about the same for heterosexual couples. I know that like Parker had recommended the Trump topic. I'm too scared of that shit. I need to do more research. Like I was co-hosting with Trump on the with Parker on the Trump topic, and like there's just like really weird points that people bring up that I just don't know how to fucking respond to. So we're just gonna go ahead and restart, and we're gonna talk about abortion. But guys, while we're restarting, I want all 2,000 of y'all to go like my recent TikTok. Go like it, watch it, share it with a couple friends, y'all. That's what we need to do, chat. I will see you all very, very shortly. And Matt, I see your comment. I'm really down to co-host with you when I feel a little bit more comfortable running the Trump topic. All right, go like that video, watch it, share it, post it. I'll be back momentarily.